Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing tonight? Hello to Paula. Hello to Tosh. Hello to Big Cleo. You had a no, not a spat, Big Cleo. Hello to Kevin. Hello to Joseline. Hello to my beautiful Lilith and Juanson. Nice to see you guys. So let's start this off over here actually with Tash. Here we go. Hello, everybody. Okay, so let's go see what's going on over here. Hold on just one moment. So we're going to put a timestamp for Tash. Oh, Big Cleo, I'm so sorry, sweetie. I don't like this. I don't like to hear it. I don't. I know you hate it even more than I do, but yeah. Hello, sweeties. Okay. So we're going to start off with Tash. I'm going to move over to Paula and Big Cleo. Let's go see. So we're going to put a timestamp over here for Tash at 1 minute. So 1 minute for Tash, guys. Let me go over here and let's go and see Tash. Let's put that and that and that into the garbage. And here we go for Tash. So, okay, I see that. Okay, beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm reading Tash's message. Okay. I know, definitely, right? It said that he is 25% Irish, 25% French, and 50% Indian. So when you asked him, he said his mom is European. Okay. If this is actually true, you're just curious. You don't know what to believe anymore because also you need some insights as to how his family life is. Are his parents together? Are they separated? And some insights. Okay. I can see you're in snooping mode, right? Okay, well, let's go and see over here. So we are with Tash, and hey, it's kind of interesting. Hold on here, guys. Okay, whew, I was so scared. I could only see, I thought I kind of lost the live over here. Oh my gosh. Hello, Kevin. Nice to see you. Hello, Garnet. Nice to see you also. Lovely. Okay, so let's go forward and let's go see what we've got going on. Okay, my beautiful Tash. I'm sorry, Lilith. I was reading Tash's email, and we're gonna put maybe a timestamp at 3 minutes so she doesn't have to hear me listening to her time reading her stuff. So let's go forward and let's go see for Tash. Hey, this is so interesting. I have like stuff disappearing. I have like her email that just disappeared from me. Let me go back and get it. So let's go see. Is it true? Yes or no? Does he really have that mix of blood? Is that all true? Let's go and see. So we're going to start there. Is he 50, 25, and 25? Is that true or not? So we're going to start with that. We're going to go and see what's happening with his parents after, and we're going to finish up with some messages. So is what he told you about his bloodline, is that right or not? You know what? I do not feel as though he was lying upon that. I am going to say that it was 100% true. So, and I know that because he did say one little thing to you that was, well, not quite true or a little bit changed for X or Y different reasons. You're kind of doubting everything right now, and I get you. And it's good for you to just validate and check it out. I'm going to say that it is true. So he's not lying about his origins altogether, his ancestors. Now, let's go and see about his parents. Are they together or not? Are they together or not? Yes or no? All right. So, yeah, okay. I'm actually going to say that his parents are not together. I don't know what it is that he told you. I'm going to say no. I kind of feel like it was really, really complicated, and at some point they did end up separating. So I do not believe that his parents are together at this moment. Let me go and give you a couple messages coming from him, sweetie. Let me go see if he's successful in what he does in life. I mean, why not? Since we're snooping around, right? So here we go. If we're going to snoop, we might as well really snoop. Okay. So here we go. Is he successful within his career? I am going to say yes. There's absolutely no doubt about it. And I'm going to say that his last girlfriend dates of 5 months ago also. So another bit of information over here for you, sweetie. Let me go and give you some messages coming from him. I'm going to move on forward to the Truthful deck. I kind of feel like it's the right one at this moment. It's going to give you the right messages that you're looking for. So let's go and see that one. All right, I could be your hero. I could be that person that is so important into your life. And if I asked you to stay, would you leave? Would you? And by saying that, we're really wondering, would you accept me the way that I am? Would you stay with me no matter what it is that I told you about me? Would you accept? Would you want to be with me? This is what we truly do want to know. We also would like you to wait for us. We don't really want you to move on. We don't want you to see somebody else. We don't want you to be dating anybody else. We do have a certain connection with you. We just don't really know what to do with the connection altogether, which comes to pretty much to I think so. But yes, right? We do have some doubt, but we do have a lot of wants. We do have a lot of desires. Ultimately, if we had nothing surrounding us, no problems whatsoever, we would definitely be with you. Right now, we're just kind of worried about what you actually think about us and what judgment you have towards us and us. And to the return, we're kind of wondering why you have anything against somebody who might be like us, because I kind of feel like he's feeling a little bit attacked by this. But even then, he still has that very strong connection, right? My beautiful Tash, sending you so much love, sweetie. Let me go back over here. And let's go and see Paula. Hello, Carrie. How are you doing, sweetie? How was your day, lovely? Paula, a general reading. Anything you need to know? And how is ex-girlfriend Leo feeling? Separated for 2 months now. So, goes by so quickly. Oh, my God. So general reading, anything you need to know. Let's go for it. Oh no, Lilith, you got sunburn. You put color into your pale face. Oh my God. Ah, yeah, natural blush, right? Oh my gosh. I hope you didn't get too sunburned. That hurts. Oh my God. When we went on to a trip in June to Mexico, I'm not even sure I ever got so sunburned into my life. Like within one afternoon, it was actually one morning, within like 2 hours, I became like a crab, honestly, and it was painful all week. Oh gosh, yes, the sun, it is lovely. I love it. I love its heat, but in some places into this world, it is just mightier, and it is a force that you do not want to play with. Here we go, my beautiful Paula. What is going on? General reading, anything that you do need to know. And welcome everybody to this channel tonight, guys. I'm going to have to say, you're dealing with somebody who has a lot of self-centeredness, somebody who is jealous, somebody who is, oh my gosh, we're afraid. We're afraid of change is what we're afraid of. We want to take action. So what you truly do need to know right now is that we do want to make action towards you, but we're afraid of any change. We've already made a really big change. We feel as though we're not happy into our change, but it's okay, right? Now, if we return and we go on back, oof, is it going to be worse? Am I going to have to go through this pain again? These are all the type of questions that she is asking herself right now. Let's go and find out how does ex-girlfriend Leo feel now that you guys have been separated for 2 months. Hello, Hocus Pocus. How are you doing? Nice to see you tonight. So here we go. By the way, my beautiful big Cleo, your turn is coming on up. We're going to go and find out what's going on, sweetie. Yeah, she's asking herself that. Kind of surprising tonight, isn't it? So here we go. I am getting over here that she wants to avoid any type of conflict, which is why she has stayed away for all this time. She needs to make some compromises, but she's not ready to make any compromises right now. So this is why she is still taking her time. She is still somewhat resisting the certain surrender that she feels she is going to have to do in order to be with you. So we're still into, resisting. We're still into stalling. We're still into those delays. So I'm going to say after 2 months, we still have a lot of lack of focus. We have a lot of doubt. We have a lot of wondering, but we still have that attachment towards you. I know, Paula. Crazy, isn't it? Let's go see Big Cleo. You had a spat last night, and I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I knew there was going to be something else, too. I saw it, I think, about 2 weeks ago. You guys, things were going to get better. There was going to be a little something, and things were going to get back together. Oh, la, la. So, does he want you as a girlfriend? Will he ask you to be his girlfriend? And when do I see long-term? Does he love his wife or other gals or just you? Cards and pendulum. Let's go see. My big Cleo, first of all, before beginning, the first thing I have to say is, my dear gosh, a great big hug sent out to you, sweetie. Okay, so let's go and find that out, my lovely. Here we go. Big Cleo. Timestamp at 12 minutes for Big Cleo. Oh, aloe vera does do good. Yes, it does do some good. So, does he want you as his girlfriend? I kind of feel like he does still want you as his girlfriend, but at the same time, I kind of feel like, the main thing that was going on over here is that things were getting better, that things were getting back onto track. Now that there's a spat, it just kind of brings in a little bit more that, if we're not really together and we just kind of see each other every once in a while, it's not as bad. We might not have as many fights. So the fights still kind of seem to be there. I don't know what this fight was about, but I know if you could avoid it, you definitely would. But I feel as though it's all these little fights, one after the other, that are making him want to say, I do want a relationship, but I don't want it at the same time because, we're just going to fight more, right? And we don't want to break up all the time. So I'm going to say we're still curious, we're still wanting, but I still feel like he does want you to be his girlfriend, but I kind of feel like things are always being a little bit pushed off. Every time you have a spat, every time you have somewhat of a frustration or a fight of some sort, this is what ends up happening, sweetie. Oh no, Kevin. What happened, Kevin? What happened, sweetie? I didn't read your question. What happened if you knocked on Ryan's doors? Ryan going to reach out to you. Why are you sad, Kevin? It's because you're feeling lonely? Or something happened? Into your questions. I don't feel like anything happened. What happened, Kevin? I'm going to have to say, Kevin, it is that change. It is that change of place, of living. Everything kind of mixed together, right? I'll check that out. Kevin. Big Cleo. So let's go and see. Is he going to be asking you to be his girlfriend? And if so, when? And what's going to be happening with that? We're going to switch up decks and go and find that out. So, okay. Is he going to be asking you to be his girlfriend? I am going to say that eventually, yes, he will, but it's kind of being pushed on for further, sweetie. I'm going to say it is somewhere into the month of October. I'm going to say maybe around the second week or maybe the third week of October. It's not into the month of September. I'm so sorry, sweetie. As I was feeling into the last cards that I pulled out, like every little fight, every little spot just kind of pushes things and just kind of makes him want to reinforce the fact that, hey, we should be a little bit platonic. And I hate to say it, I know that it's not good. I know that you don't like it. I know that you don't want it. But at the same time, I know that this is what he's going to be pushing for, but I don't feel as though he is going to be able to get it. So he is going to continue, and you are going to continue to see each other such as you are. It's just that I feel like the actual, do you want to be my girlfriend type of relationship is just going to be a little bit more pushed on forward. So, is he going to be asking you to be his girlfriend? Yes, but it's going to be more into the month of October. Is this going to be a long-term relationship? I am going to say yes. He's definitely not letting go onto you. He definitely believes into you. He believes into this relationship, and he's not interested in anything short. My dear gosh, if he was not interested into a long-term relationship, he would have left a really long time ago, sweetie. Does he love you? Does he love his wife or other gals, or just you? You're absolutely right, Lola, sweetie. And it's okay. It's okay for you, Kevin, to... It's okay for you not to want to reach out all the time. My dear gosh, it's all right. You don't have to go out all the time, and you're not putting them down. You're actually being quite truthful to them by saying that you can't go out either because you got homework or you're not feeling all that. It's okay. It's better to say that than to go on out and to have a horrible time, and then people don't really enjoy your presence, right? I'm going to say over here, our Seven of Cups followed out by our Queen of Swords. My beautiful, does he love you or the other gals? I am going to say, as for the other gals, there's no love into them. I do truly believe that he does love you, and really just you, sweetie. He does have some interest in other people, but he doesn't love them and he doesn't want to be with them. Let's go and validate all of this with our pendulum. So we do want to know over here, does he want, for Big Cleo, does he want Big Cleo to be his girlfriend? Yes or no? That is a yes. Is he going to be asking Big Cleo to be his girlfriend? Also, yes. Please let me know the month. I need to know the month, Spirit. Please do let me know the month. Okay, so we are until October, sweetie. Is the relationship going to be long-term? Will it be long-term? Hello, Amy. Nice to see you, sweetie. How are you feeling today? I've got you, beautiful. Just give me a few moments, Amy. Does he love only Big Cleo? Does he love anybody else? Does he love the wife? Does he love the other girls or the other women? So my beautiful, I am going to say it is long term, but it is going to be more around the month of October. And I know that you're going to be able to try. And I know that you're trying because nobody wants to fight. Nobody ever wants to fight. Nobody wants any of those conflicts. But if you're able to push things over, if you're able to push things to a later moment, or just kind of put pause when things are not going all that well and say, you know what, let's get back to this at another time. Let's just enjoy our evening and let's think about this and get back to it when we're feeling like we're up to it. We have thought about it. Then maybe you could be able to avoid some type of conflicts. Maybe then you're going to be able to get that relationship a little bit sooner, sweetie. Don't give up, my lovely. Thank you. Oh, Big Cleo, there you are. And hello, Paula. Big Cleo, please read again. Will he ask you to be his girlfriend this month? Absolutely, sweetie. I'm going to start off with a pendulum because I do have it here, and I'll check out the cards right away, sweetie. So here we go. We do want to know for Big Cleo, will he ask Big Cleo? Is he going to ask Big Cleo to be his girlfriend this month, the month of September? And I'm seeing a no. Is he going to be asking Big Cleo into the month of October? October is a yes. Is it going to be into the month of September? September is a no. Month of October. And that is a yes. So, okay, we validated twice. Let me go and check out with the cards, my lovely. I'm sorry. I know it's horrible, sweetie. I know that you've been waiting for this forever, and it's just always every little spot, every little fight just kind of pushes on, you know, later. Those delays. I know it's of no consolation whatsoever, but my dear gosh, you're not the only one into all these delays. Love is about delays. It's about putting things off. Maybe in order for us to enjoy love more. I don't know, but there's a lot of delays. You're trying to push on forward, eh, Amy? That's what life is all about. You push on forward and you try to find your positive in every single day. I know there are days like that where I feel like that too, sweetie. I do. And you have so many things, you have so many things to do, and you have so much negative, yet you try to find the positive into anything, right? And some days we're just kind of rough onto ourselves, Amy, at the same time, sweetie. So here we go. I had a pretty good day. It was okay. It was not fantastic, but it was okay. I did have my mom and my dad who came to see me today, so that was nice. I am going to say over here, I do have our King of Pentacles, our Two of Cups, my beautiful. I'm going to say our beautiful Two of Cups is here, absolutely, which is telling me that he is going to be asking you for that beautiful relationship, but things are in delay because my King is in reverse and my Ten of Pentacles, which is all about long-term relationships, family, and so on. And our King over here, who's so very important, who's the one who is going to be reaching out, who is the one who is going to be asking, is in reverse, not quite ready to do so, sweetie. Hello, Z Yang. Nice to see you, lovely. So my please, don't give up, my beautiful big Cleo. I know this is harsh. Don't give up, sweetie. I am, hold on, going to write myself a little note over here. And let's go see Kevin. What's going on, Kevin, over here? What would happen if you knocked on Ryan's door, right? What would happen if you knocked on Ryan's door? Let's go and see. Yes, David was actually supposed to be home today, but he had to work because one of his employees had COVID. So he went on to work, and I told my mom she had a bunch of stuff to bring to me. I'm like, well, why don't you guys come on over? And so, yeah, they came on over, and we did a bunch of stuff, and you know, that was that. So, yes, it was nice that I did get to see them, because next time I'm seeing them is in like 3 weeks, I think. My dad wants me to go to Jamaica with him and my sister, but that's a whole other story. I'll let you know by email about that one, sweetie. Yes, you've been trying to be positive, right, Kevin? Oh, my dear gosh, let's go and see. It's good that you're trying to be positive, but don't feel too bad. Don't fall down upon yourself because you're not up to it, sweetie. My gosh, you just started. You just started to meet people. Give yourself some time, sweetie. But all day you've been really, really anxious, right? That's okay. There are days like that, sweetie. So should you go knock at the door or not? Yes or no? Well, you know what? I say if you don't try, who's ever going to know, right? I'm going to have to say you're going to have to cultivate this relationship. So I say why not go knock onto the door? But don't go knock onto the door and expect that you guys are going to have the best sex ever or that anything is going to happen that is going to be sexual. Go knocking on the door just to, you know, have a drink, have a cup of tea or coffee or beer or wine or whatever it is that you guys do, whatever it is that you guys like to drink, or, you know, just kind of relax and just talk, you know, talk about life onto the campus, talk about how everybody is feeling. Don't go in there having expectations. Go on in being a friend. Go on in just talking and see where that brings you. Then I will say a definite yes. Because you got to cultivate. You got to bring this relationship up, right? You got to make everybody feel comfortable, everybody wanted, and that's where you're going to get your relationship, sweetie. Amy, why is he running down the main street with his shirt off? Can you tell me that? Why is he doing that? What is that about? Is it not even illegal? It is illegal in Quebec anyways to walk. Okay, no cop is going to stop you, but it is illegal to walk around with no shirt. Maybe a man or a woman. Really? Yeah, Juanson, don't get all that excited. He wants me to go to Jamaica with him, and David said that he would take care of the kids and everything, but there's a catch in that. There's a catch. I'll let you know. I'll write you an email to you and Lilith at the end of the live. You guys will understand the catch. I am going to ask my mom tonight to confirm, but I tell you, I'm sure I'm right. The catch is coming into an email, guys. So you wish people would just approach. Yes, your life it would be so. I know, I know, I know. I know, but that's what everybody's like that, Kevin. Everybody's like, oh, I wish that my crush would come and see me and would come and talk to me. It would make my life so easier. I could just say yes, or I could, but that's everybody. He could be saying the exact same thing for you, sweetie. So I kind of feel like at some point, if you want anything to happen, you just got to go and make it. But that being said, maybe it's easier for you to go knock onto the door and say, hey, would you like to hang out tonight? You know, do you want to just relax? Do you want anything? You want to go, I don't know, go for a walk or watch a movie, whatever it is that you like to do. And just go with that, sweetie. Don't go with the idea that you're going into a relationship and something sexy is going to be happening. Go into it into a loving and friendship type of way and see where that brings you. Let's go and see over here. Is Ryan going to reach out to you? Joseline, by the way, you're up next, okay? Well, I would. Honestly, Juanson, I'm kind of upset about the whole thing. I am. I kind of feel like I need those swords. So I will most likely say no, because I feel like I need some swords in order to pass through this. I feel a great injustice here, Juanson. No, nowhere to run, but he does live, so he does go down. Oh, no, but seriously, who goes around like that? Honestly. No, I did not talk about no twin flame, Paula. I did not mention that, sweetie. I did not say that, sweetie. I did not talk about no twin flame, sweetie. Here we go. I am going to have to say over here, Kevin, is Ryan going to reach out to you? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. And it sucks, doesn't it? Kevin, there's nothing more than I would love to say. Yes, Ryan is going to reach out and he's going to come and knock onto your door and everything is going to be perfect. I would love to. Oh my gosh. If I could put a spell on you for that, I would love to. But I feel as though he's feeling the exact same thing as you are. He's feeling anxious. He's feeling afraid. He's feeling shy. He's feeling every single thing that you're feeling. He's feeling the exact same thing. So many doubts, so many worries. And all these worries and these doubts, what do they do to us? They block us. And when you're blocked, you ultimately have two choices. You're either going to stay blocked and nothing happens, or you try to face your fears. You go through that wall and you see what's going to happen. What's the worst? They'll say no, or they're not going to be interested. You're going to see the vibes. Okay, at least you'll know. If it's a yes, fantastic for you. Enjoy yourself. But you need to pass on through that barrier, sweetie. Yeah, really, seriously. I think so. I wouldn't say so if not. Yeah, we are on Kevin, Juanson. I talk an awful lot, but we are on Kevin. I was talking about Lorian. Yeah, I was talking with Amy and, you know, somebody walking around with no shirt on in town. All right, let's go and see over here. I'm going to move on forward to Joseline, and I'm going to stop confusing everybody. I'm just really going to talk with one person, okay? Okay, so let's go and see. Kevin, if there's anything else, just chit-chat, and I'll, let you know. No, I'm not. It's not that I think. I know, Kevin. I know that they are afraid. They're afraid of approaching. You know how scary it is? No, they don't hate you. You know how scary it is? Well, you know how scary it is because you're afraid to approach. Same thing for you. You're afraid to approach and he's afraid to approach you. If nothing happens in between, nothing is ever going to happen, right? So the only way for you to know is to try to approach, but try to approach somewhat in a friendship kind of way. You don't have to approach into a loving and sexual way because what if there's a certain blockage or something, you don't want to be turned on down. So you just want to approach in a friendly way and see where that brings you. No harm done whatsoever. And you're opening up a door. You're feeling more comfortable. He's feeling more comfortable. You're opening up the door to something good. I say go for it, Kevin. I'd love to be your next door neighbor. I'd knock on your door. I'd bring you all the way to his door. Joseline, how does Elle feel about you? And can you get some messages from Elle? What is his next move towards you? Well, let's go and see that. I know you're sick of it, but that's what life is all about. Seriously. You're multitasking, looking for a cast of singers, aren't they? This isn't a way that you're not going to cast. Yeah. You're not casting director. It is my pleasure. So Kevin, I say, you know what? You're not feeling too much up to it tonight. That's okay. Tomorrow, when you're refreshed and you're good and you're strong and you're ready for it, there you go. You go for it, sweetie. And you spend a lovely evening with your friend Ryan. See where that goes, sweetie. Joseline, how does Elle feel about you? Here we go for Joseline, a Page of Swords. I am liking, intriguing, nice, strong, beautiful, the Devil, passionate. Oh, the Chariot. Joseline. Okay, Five of Wands, I don't like as much. Four of Swords, neither. I should have stopped after the third one, shouldn't I? Okay, so what I'm going to say over here is there's a lot of hope, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of want, there's a lot of desire. But I'm also getting over here, which I don't like what I pulled out at the end. Five of Wands, conflicts, or afraid of conflicts or challenges, or afraid of some type of blockages, and our Four of Swords. Now, our Four of Swords is telling me that we're kind of resting. We're not really doing anything right now. So as much as we have desire, we have passion, we have want, but we're on pause. I hate this pause button. I think we should delete the whole pause button into our life. You feel like you should just stop trying with him, right? I know, he's on pause. Nothing is really happening. Seriously. I'm going to have to say over here, sweetie, his next move towards you, I'm going to go see, but for the moment, I feel like he's directly on pause. But he is interested, and I do feel as though he would like to have some type of movement with you, but oh, this pause, I don't like it. Let's go see what his next move is. Hi, you're doing good, Watson. Good for you, sweetie. Yes, yes, and yes. Congratulations. Don't give up, Watson. You've got this. Yeah, you feel like you should just stop trying with him, but you don't really want to now, do you? I'm getting over here. Everything is fine. Two of Wands. Okay. Followed by our King of Cups. He is like a contradiction walking on two legs is what he is. He needs more balance into his life. He needs to feel as though things are a little bit more secure. Things are a little bit more clear in order to offer you something stronger. From what I can see over here, his next move, there's no move at this moment. I feel as though what you have right now is going to be somewhat stagnant. I'm going to say for at least 2 months. After that, I kind of feel like things might change. Why might they change? Because there's an ultimate desire. There's an ultimate want to be with you. We ultimately do truly care for you. And I'm going to say we don't only care for you. We do love you. But we are just not ready for that commitment into our life. Things are not quite the way that we would like them to be. Therefore, we're not able to make that move into our loving relationship. So we're keeping things as is, somewhat stagnant. And I know that might not be good for you. And I know that you might not want to wait 2 months and then see, hey, maybe there will be delays. Who's to say? For the moment, I'm going to have to say we have interest, but we're not willing to offer a commitment, and nothing really is going to change for the following 2 months. But we do love you and we do care for you. We're just not able to give you what you want right now because we're not into that position, and we don't want to offer you anything that we are not ready to do. We don't want to feel as though we're caught into a situation, and we ultimately don't want to lie to you neither. We're not quite feeling it at this moment. So we're not really doing anything. If I move on forward into the messages, let's go see what we've got. Hocus Pocus, lovely. If you have not posted your question yet, please do post it. My beautiful Amy, please do post your questions also because you're next onto my list. Okay, sweetie, I have Hocus Pocus followed out by Amy and Paula. You're going to move on? All right. Okay, sweetie. If that's what you think is best to do, then please go for it, beautiful. I guess if it is meant to be, he will reach on out. He will feel bad. He will want to reach out and he will want to be with you. I'm seeing over here the path ahead of us is being cleared. Together, I know that anything is going to be possible. I do need your understanding right now because I'm not quite ready to have this relationship. And let's switch up decks over here. If he can't treat you right and step up to the plate, then he doesn't care to lose you. You know what? I think it's a beautiful way to put it. I do. And it's a beautiful way at the same time to try to put some type of ultimatum towards him, right? So I'm going to say if you are willing, my beautiful, to maybe lose him into all of this, I say go for it, because ultimately you're right. If he's not able to give you what it is that you desire, then you definitely do deserve better, because you deserve somebody who is going to love you, who is going to care for you, somebody who's going to be able to give you what you desire and what you want. Let's go and see. When I look into the mirror, I wonder what you think is truly attractive about me. Also, I'm getting over here that I am constantly distracted by thoughts of you when I should be doing other things. Something is missing when you are quiet with me. I want to tell you how I feel, but I'm afraid that I might just ruin everything. Look, you didn't get who I needed to post a question. Oh, Hocus Focus. I need a Hocus Focus to post a question. Unless Hocus Focus has already posted it somewhere. I have Hocus Pocus before Amy, but I don't see it over here. So I'm missing Hocus Focus right now. Let's go and finish up with the Truthful deck, sweetie. All right. Here we go. I want you to know that this love, it does scare me. Ace of Swords, I do want to make some moves. I do want to have some beginnings, but I don't know quite how to do them. You do make me want to do all different kind of bad things, a lot of sexual ideas, a lot of wants, a lot of desires, a lot of fantasies, but nothing much more at this moment, because I'm not able to give it to you. But I do want you to know that ultimately into the future, I do plan on being with you. I do plan on getting closer to you, because I don't want to lose you. Joseline, it is entirely up to you to make your decision. I want you to take your time. Don't do anything quite hastily, and see where that brings you, okay? Sending you beautiful clarity, abundance, and the biggest hug into the world, sweetie. Moving on forward over here, I'm going to go see about Hocus Focus, because we don't have an answer by Hocus Focus now, do we? Where is Hocus Focus? Where are you, sweetie? Let me go and find you. Here's Hocus Focus. Let me go and find your question. If you did post it, maybe you did not post it. Where's Hocus Focus? I don't see any question by Hocus Focus. Where is it? Okay, so for the moment, I'm not going to answer Hocus Focus because I don't actually have a question. So we're actually going to wait for Hocus Focus to post one. Thank you, beautiful Joseline. Hey, my friend T Clean, how are you doing, sweetie? So I'm going to go and see Amy, but I am going to be looking for Hocus Focus, okay? Hocus Focus has not been answered, our sweetie. So here we go. Let's go on to find Amy, followed out by Paula Z Yang, and we're going to go and see what's going on through PayPal. So, Amy, let me go on up over here. Amy. Okay, gotcha. Oh, Amy has not posted her questions yet, neither. Okay, all right. So, Paula, you're next. What else she want to say into the cards? How she feels about you? What else is she thinking? And will she reach out, or what does she want into the month of September? Let's go and see. Ah, well, there you go. So I am with Paula, followed out by Hocus Focus. And then we're going to be moving over to Amy. Her questions should be in by then. Thank you, my beautiful T Clean. Do's and don'ts. I like that. Oh, thank you, Lilith. Okay, so Paula, here we go. Let's go and see. So what else does she want to say into the cards? How she feels about you. Right now, it's a tower moment. Not ready for anything whatsoever. Trying to stay into the exact same position that we are. Oh, my beautiful T Clean. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Amy also posted above, did she? I did not see it. Okay, I will go back and look. So up next is Hocus Focus and Amy. Thank you, Lilith. Okay, so a tower moment is here. We're still staying afar. We still don't feel as though it's possible to be into a relationship again, but we're thinking about the way that we are going to actually meet up with you or talk with you or try to reach out towards you. So how does she feel about you at this moment? We still want to be a little bit distant. We still care about you, which is why we still do want to be with you. We still feel as though there's something to be learned into this relationship. There is still something that is possible into all of this. But, is she reaching out? Does she want to reach out? She definitely does want to reach out. Is she going to be reaching out? I'm ultimately going to have to say a yes. So I'm going to say for the moment, nothing much has really changed, sweetie. So she does still care about you. She is still thinking about you, but she doesn't really know how to do or what's going to be happening into this relationship. Things are still kind of complicated. Ultimately, because she's not ready, she has not have her ultimate answers, which is why she has not answered you right away. If she knew right away that she wanted to reach out to you, she'd reach out to you right away. I kind of feel like she's still a little bit in between. Sometimes it's yes, sometimes it's no, sometimes it's yes, sometimes it's no. But ultimately, until the ending of the cards, it always ends up saying a yes. So she is going to be reaching out somewhere around the end of September, and she's going to be seeing you pretty much at the same time, a few days later, sweetie. Follow the yellow pointy finger read. That is like a follow the yellow brick road, isn't it? I love that. Okay, so I'm going to try and follow all those yellow pointed fingers, okay? I'm going to follow up those golden fingers. So let's just validate this with our pendulum. We're going to go answer Hocus Focus after, followed out by Amy. I'm going to follow the yellow brick, fingers. Okay, here we go. I know you do. Good thing you do, Amy. My dear gosh. So we want to know here for Paula, does she still care for Paula? Does she still have feelings of love towards Paula? Is she thinking about reaching out to Paula? Is she going to reach out to Paula? And is she going to reach out into the month of September? Is it going to be around the end of September? Is she going to see Paula at the end of September? And let's go see if the pendulum says a no, because it just keeps saying a yes. Is ex-girlfriend Leo seeing anybody else sexually right now? You see, it does say no also. So it's a no onto that one. And I know you want to know that answer too, so you got both of them at the same time. You love The Wizard of Oz, right? I used to watch The Wizard of Oz over and over and over and over and over. I've seen that show so many different times. I used to love it all the way until I heard the horror stories about it. Now I can't watch it anymore, but I did love it when I was a child. Okay, so let's go see our dear friend Hocus Focus, who posted just a moment ago. Hocus Focus, and I'm going to follow those yellow gold fingers. Hocus Focus, hold on. It's as if I'm not focusing. What did your boyfriend think about today's date? Oh, I like Hocus Focus. Let's go see. Hocus Focus, what did we think about the date today? Woohoo, here we go. So, here, Hocus Focus, here we go. Followed out by Amy. After that, I'm moving over to Z Yang Anti-Clean. Okay, so here we go. What did we think? Ha ha! We actually liked it. I kind of feel like we want to prioritize a little bit more of this relationship. We feel as though this was good. It was united. We feel as though this was about love. It was about being together. It was a certain celebration. I feel as though this was about that beautiful energy that was together. I'm going to have to say we had a really good time. I feel like we want to have this good time again. I feel like we were close. I feel like it was loving. And I feel as though it was just really, really comfortable. So I'm going to say, my beautiful Hocus Focus, you did have a good day today. And I wish so many beautiful more towards you. I say let's contact him while, everything is hot and perfect. And let's get another date in, sweetie. We were nice. We were comfortable. We were well. I feel as though we wanted more. Hello, Paula. Thank you, sweetie. Amy, let's go and follow those yellow fingers. Up next is going to be Z. Our beautiful Z is up next, followed out by T Clean. Okay, so let's go and find you. I'm looking for pointy fingers now. I hope you guys didn't put any other emoticons, because if you did put any other emoticons, I'm going to be lost, seriously. Let me go see. Maybe they were actually put before. Still looking for pointy fingers, guys. I still don't have any no pointy fingers. Are you talking anything sexual over here, my beautiful? Okay, I'm going to scroll down really slowly because I did not find one question coming from Amy. Not one. Not even a pointy finger. Okay, I have Amy saying hi, hi, hi. That is all good. Okay, talking about our day. I'm following. I'm just not seeing. Message retracted. Is it a message retracted, perhaps? Retracted again. Hello, Regina. Nice to see you, sweetie. They are all retracted. Is that normal? And then I have Amy laughing over here. Okay, so I'm following the pointy fingers. There's no pointy fingers, honestly. I'm going to have a copy paste, guys. I have nothing. I do not know why. I'm so sorry. I have nothing by Amy. Hello, Regina. Nice to see you. Amy, if you can copy and paste your questions, sweetie, there is nothing into my chat. I don't know. Usually it's about, energy. Usually you don't really have anything sexual. I don't know what happened. I don't know why you were blocked. I can't see a darn thing. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. And I scrolled down. I see the whole conversation, but nothing. I'm going to go and see Yang while I'm waiting for our beautiful Lilith to help us out over here. See, Yang, will there be any movement regarding your relationship with Katie this month or October? And does his relative know that you go out on dates? Let me go see. Does his relative know that you are going out on dates? Thank you for the first one, my beautiful Lilith. Usually it's Cancer's energy, Cancer and Amy, Cancer and wife, and maybe what it is that I need to know, or... You can't see it too, right, Juanson? That is crazy. What's up with us? And I scrolled all the way through. No pointy fingers, no nothing. It's a good thing Lilith can see it. I don't know what's up with our eyes, Juanson. Something's happening. Lilith has got some superpowers. So, our beautiful Z Yang, let's start by going to see, does his relatives know that you guys are going out on dates? I'm going to have to say a no over here. I do not believe that his relative knows that you guys are actually going out on dates. Absolutely no idea whatsoever, sweetie. So I'm going to say a no onto that one. Let's go and see for your first part of your question. Is there going to be a movement regarding your relationship this month or October? I know, she has the ability to see unseen messages. Seriously. That is why she is the twisted... Okay, thank you, Amy. Thank you. Now I see you. Oh, and there's Amy with a zillion pointy gold fingers. Ah, oh, I love it. I see you, sweetie. All is perfect. Yeah, I think the YouTube censors granted you special. They definitely did. Special vision is what happened. Oh. Gosh, we don't have that, Juanson. Why not? What happened to us? All right, it's like we're old salad here or something. Okay, so Amy, you're up next, sweetie. Miss Z, beautiful. Is there going to be any movement regarding your relationship with Katie this month or in October? You know what? I'm going to have to say yes. I can't say everything is bad, right? So it is a yes. I am getting our Magician, our Six of Wands. I'm going to say I feel like more clarity is coming on through. I feel like more knowledge is coming on through. We're continuing. We're strengthening this relationship. I'm definitely going to have to say more movement regarding the relationship. It's going to be progress. It's not, nothing is really going to happen just like that. I feel like more is actually going to be happening somewhere around mid-October, but from here till mid-October, it is still a certain progress. You're moving into the right direction. I feel like when you hit mid-October, it's like if everything just makes sense. The clarity is there and everything is just going to be possible. Whatever it is that you wish to do, whatever it is that you wish to, have move on forward. And I kind of feel like around mid of October, that is when we're actually going to be telling the relatives that we are dating you. Because I did see at the ending of the reading that it was a clarity, there was a breakthrough, there was something that was happening that was not there at this moment. Well, they are going to know somewhere around mid-October, sweetie. I just feel as though he wants a little bit more time to go on through to make sure, of the stability of everything. Let me know, my beautiful, if there is anything else that I can do for you. But everything seems to kind of open up for you in approximately 4 weeks, my lovely. So I'm going to go and see over here our dear friend Amy, and then we're going to go and see T Clean. Boy, that was not easy to get your reading tonight, now was it, Amy? Whew, censored, and you did absolutely nothing. Oh, my dear gosh. Okay, so here we go. After Amy, T Clean, Paula, and Regina. Cancer's energy. I love that, Lilith. Yes, you're still here too, aren't you? Okay. Let's go and see. What? You're impatient. What happened, Amy? Oh, yeah. Okay. I still don't get this. Oh, Z Yang, sending you so much love. You've got this. Things are unblocking. Things are getting better for you, okay? Just give it a couple more weeks. Everything's going to be perfect, sweetie. Now, what is going on over here? Cancer's energy and thoughts during after seeing you. Why is he running with his shirt off? I'm sorry, Amy. This is so funny. Why is he running around with his shirt off? What? I don't know. I don't see people running around with shirt offs. Around my place, people run around like they're going in marathons. Seriously. They've got like the whole kit. They've got like the special shoes and they've got the special shorts and they got the whole kit going on. And it's like if you can't go running out if you don't have that kit, it's like you don't fit into the gang. Honestly, it's a little bit annoying. That being said, I don't run, so it doesn't really bother me, but there is a certain rule. So I don't get the no shirt thing. It would not pass around my place. You'd be banned. You'd be stopped by the cops. So I am going to have to say over here, Cancer's energy altogether, his energy is suffering. He is suffering. He is not feeling well. He is not happy. He has no clarity. And it's like today, everything is going bad. Oh, poor Cancer. I do feel for him. I do. And sometimes I feel for him and sometimes I don't because sometimes, I love you so much more than I do him. I don't really love him. I love you. I think you're absolutely adorable and I think you deserve the very best. Him, I just want him to treat you better and I just don't feel like he does. So absolutely, I'm going to say, actually, when I think about it, I'm usually upset at Cancer. Yeah. Let's go see Cancer and Amy. Cancer and Amy. Bondage. See, this is why I'm upset at him. This is why. Because he keeps you bonded. He keeps you tied up. It's like you're tied up to a post. Nothing is really happening. What are you going to do, right? So you're tied and you're just kind of waiting. You're waiting for him to do something. Yet you don't want to do anything because you're so darn sweet and you don't want any conflict. So you kind of feel left out into the loop, right? And this is where he's keeping you. I'm going to say he is anxious, though. He is anxious. He is afraid about reaching on out because he's afraid of being caught. But he still has a desire. He still does want to be with you. And Cancer's thought during and after he did see you. Let's go and see that. How did he feel? Thank you, everybody, for your beautiful patience. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're usually here, welcome again. Love you guys. Nice to see you. So here we go. You know what? When he did see you, I feel as though it was quite emotional. He had to control himself. He had to figure things out. He had to balance things out. So it was somewhat of a difficult moment is what I'm going to have to say. At the end, let's say he's at home and that's it. How's he thinking? I'm going to say he's having sex with you, sweetie. He is having sex with you and you don't know about it. So there was some sexual stuff going on. Now, why the heck is he running off with his shirt? I don't know. Let's go see why he's doing this. What is? I'm going to say he's looking for attention. Let's go find out. So what's he up to? Yeah, your brain, right? They do it. They do it. People run around with no shirts, right? All right. Let's go and find out over here, sweetie. Why is he running around with no shirt? The sunburn melted. It happens, Lilith. I get brain freeze in wintertime. I do. No, actually I don't. But I don't sound depressed, but I am because yesterday we were talking about apples and I thought, oh, I should go apple picking. I think Amy said she was going apple picking, right? And I said, oh yeah, that's what I want to do today. But David ended up working, so I thought, oh, I got to go apple picking with him and the kids. So we did not go apple picking. And it's a good thing because, I mean, my gosh, the lineup to go onto the island was like kilometers long. We would have never gone. But that being said, where was I going with this? Yes, that's it. I know that within the following 5 weeks, snow is going to be falling onto my head. And that is sad. That is sad. That means I'm shutting my pool. I'm turning the heat on. I'm protecting the house and everything for winter. Oh my gosh, putting bikes away. Oh, I want to move somewhere warm, guys. I could. I just need to activate myself and I need to have my kids learn English really, really well because they'd have to go to English school. My 9-year-old is fantastic. He is so darn good. He is so darn smart. He'd be good at it. And my little boy too. My little girl, she's smart. She's fantastic, but she's not as good in English. I don't think she works it all that much. I know for us today, it was like 17 degrees. It was cold. If you're not running outside, it's cold. You almost need a coat. Yeah. Yeah, John. No, okay. Lilith, we're not talking about the same snow. You're talking about a sexy snow. No sexy snow. I know, I should, but I have to teach my kids like really good English because they have to go to school. And my main problem would be that I would actually have to, remove them from school, from a place that they've been living in for like my 2 youngest ones. They were born into this house. So it's kind of like moving them away from friends and school and it's starting anew. It's kind of scary. My parents used to do that to me every 2 years when I was young. It was tough. It helps you, it helps you into your life to make new friends and socialize and you learn new skills. But it's tough when you're kids. Anyways, I try to make my kids' life as easy as possible. So I torture myself in between. And you're sweating. You opening up the door, right? Seriously. No. Oh my gosh. Oh guys, come on over here for a vacation. It's cold as hell. Bring some sweaters and some coats. I know it is so freaking hot for you guys. I'm so sorry. Erin, I'm going to be through PayPal in just a couple of moments. Okay, sweetie. Thank you, my beautiful. Just give me a few moments, lovely. Now, my beautiful Amy, why is he going around with no shirt on? Honestly, I don't really feel, yes, he kind of likes people to look at him. He does. There's no doubt about it. He likes to have the looks. He likes to have that desire. I kind of feel like he wanted you to see him at the same time. But nothing much more. I'm going to say it is what it is. We went out, we decided that we are going to run and we were just going to strut it on off. And this is what he did. No real thoughts behind the whole thing. He just knew he was going to be hot. So why not just go for it? That's it. I just kind of find like it's funny. I don't see people running around half naked over here. It is interesting. Okay. Let me give you a couple of messages from him, why don't I? A nasty heat wave in your kid's school made it mandatory to stay inside. Oh, yes, no, when it's too hot. We get that over here, BG, not when it's too hot, because it's never too hot. We get it when it's too cold. When it's too cold, our kids are not allowed to go outside because they get frostbite like within 5 minutes. Oh, and I send my kids off into the morning with like heat pads into their little mitts so they stay warm, and into their boots until it's good for like 8 hours. So I know they're at least going to be warm. Oh, yeah. We get it for the cold. Yeah, I know. Only because they'd freeze. That's what it is. Oh, okay. Okay, well, when I'm older and my kids are older, I'm definitely moving to California, guys. So you watch out for Romancefull Tarot being old in California. So here we go. I wanted to play that field, and now look where that got me. I'm getting nowhere. Not quite the love messages I wanted. Let's continue over here. You are always going to be having a beautiful place into my heart. I feel as though we need to talk about absolutely everything. And I hear a million voices into my head telling me the things that I should have said to you. And I do want you to know that, you know what, even though I don't tell you, I do love you and I do want to be with you. All right, my beautiful Amy, I'm sending you so much love. I say, look outside for the half-naked man running. Maybe he wants you to say that he's sexy as he's running on by, or he wants you to whistle at him. Yes, that's it. Yeah. Yes, my kids are like human popsicles in wintertime. My ex, when he came over here, well, my ex is Italian, and well, like a lot of you guys do know. And anyways, when he moved over to Canada to be with me before I moved to Italy, he had like a little mustache and like a little pinch or beard or God knows what. I don't know how you call it. Anyways, in wintertime, it would become absolutely frozen. Cold. I kid you not, you get icicles onto that. So anyways, I just had to say, because it's kind of funny to have icicles kind of, you know, grow onto your beard as you're walking outside. So let's continue on to the reading now. I know, doing tarot readings between bingo games. By the way, I gotta tell you guys, Lilith and Watson, I love so much the Madame Lisa that I actually created myself a new account called Madame Lisa. Not on YouTube. I have a Hotmail account called Madame Lisa. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I needed it for a new computer that I have not set it up. And I didn't remember my password that I use into my Hotmail right now. So I created a new one and I called it Madame Lisa. I love it. I think it's so cute. Yes, that's it. And musical work. It's all good. Okay, T Clean, let's go see a general business read, do's and don'ts. What is up? After T Clean, I am moving over to PayPal. After PayPal, I will be going to see Paula, and I will be going to see our beautiful Regina, and I'm going to start babbling through all this. Seriously, let's get to your reading, guys. Enough about me. Yeah, I know. It's so cute, right? It's like Madame Lisa at hotmail.com. It's so cute. Hopefully I remember my password to get into it. And I figure it's like maybe better to send that to my kids' teachers than send, you know, Romancefull. Which I have on all my accounts. Yeah, I don't want to reveal myself now, do I? Matthias's teacher from last year, I think, actually comes into our lives, or anyways knew me, because he said, my teacher knows about you. She comes on in and she listens to you. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, I don't know. She knows you and she listens to you. I'm like, well, that's interesting. Okay, because she is French. I mean, there's not that many people from here. So let's continue. T Clean, a general read. Do's and don'ts. What do we've got? Do's and don'ts. What do we do? Let's start off over here. Okay, T Clean, let's go for it. I love triangles. Stolen pudding. Who is stealing the pudding? Let me take the tarot cards out. Oh, I love it. Who is stealing? Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to stop laughing and coughing. 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 Okay, let's go for it. This is so funny. Who stole the pudding? No, you're not going to hell. You're so funny. Okay. You're making me burn my calories of the day, Lilith. Okay. So, T Clean. No more reading Lilith. Nobody listen to Lilith anymore, please, for a few moments. Let's concentrate on T Clean. Let's go and find out over here. You need to be independent in work as much as possible. You need over here to be, and when I say you need to be as independent as possible, I feel as though at this moment, I don't feel as though there's all that much really happening financially speaking. But I do feel as though within the following month or so, there is going to be somebody who could be interesting, or somebody who would help you, or some type of collaboration of some sort. I just kind of feel like, financially speaking, there is a man who seems to be appearing into the following month that you do kind of have to be careful for, because I do see somebody who is somewhat greedy, somebody who seems to want something much more, somebody who's going to seem all lovely and sweet and calm and wanting the very best for you, but they're not going to want to. So just kind of be careful. I'm going to raise up some red flags onto that. Other than that, I'm going to have to say you do need to be careful. You're going to have to make some choices. You can't multitask on everything. So if business-wise you have all different kind of ideas, if you have, let's say, A, B, C, and D, don't do A, B, C, and D, because you're going to end up doing all three of them, but not one of them is going to be absolutely perfect. Choose one of them, work onto that one, make that one perfect, and that's how you're going to get to your success. Then move on forward to the second one and on to the third one, but concentrate on one at the same time. Don't go out too many places at the same time, because that's where you lose that interest. May it be you've decided that this is a sector that you need to go to sell your products. This is what you've got to do. Go to that one. Don't go outstream. Don't go all over the place. You do know that within the following 2 months, there are going to be some delays. There's going to be some frustrations, but do not give up. There's going to be some resistance, and you're going to be doubting yourself, but don't give up, because that's when I feel like good things are going to be coming your way, and they are going to start moving on forward. So that's ultimately what you got to be looking for, sweetie. Oh, you're not burning there, Juanson. My dear gosh, you're not burning. You're an angel. In the past, you were burning there. Definitely, no doubt about it. Now you're an angel. Hello, Anastasia. Nice to see you. You arrived just on time. Juanson's burning in hell, and apparently Lilith's going to meet him. Okay, let's go see a little bit more over here. PayPal, you guys are coming on up in just a few moments. As much as you do have somebody that you do have to watch out for, that I said, ooh, be careful. I kind of feel like they might try to use you and they might try to seem really sweet and everything. Be careful for them. Yes. By the way, this person is older than you, but I also have somebody else. I do need you to be careful. They have darker colored hair. They are a little bit older, and somebody is going to be offering something to you, which I kind of feel is going to be changing some things. Please do accept it and please do take it. You are going to see that it is going to bring some beautiful and great positive things into your world. And into the meanwhile, my beautiful Tea Clean, I wish you so much abundance, so much love. I'm so glad to see you here tonight. I love you. And I want the very best for you and your daughter, my sweetie. So much strength to you and your sweetie. Oh yeah, you will, won't you? Maybe I'll be there with you guys. Who knows? Oh yeah, you came in at the perfect timing, Anastasia. You definitely do. You always come in at the perfect juicy timing, don't you? Your lusty karma. Oh, I love that. Your lusty karma. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me just do this over here. Oh yeah, right. Oh, okay. Lilith, I did receive something and I'm going to check that out after the live, okay? I'm going to check that out. I just received a message from you, Spinny. So I am going back into PayPal. We're going to go and get all the PayPals that are there for the moment. I do believe that we only have one that came on through in there for the last few minutes, so just one moment. And here you go. Okay, and there you go. All right. So I have over here, I actually have, oh, hey, Patricia's somewhere here too. Okay, I was completely wrong. Patricia, I don't know where you are. You must be spying on us very suspiciously, just kind of listening to us, aren't you, sweetie? So I have to say over here for the moment, hold on. Let me just go and see. We are all good. I'm going to go and see Erin Prince. My beautiful Erin, if you would like to pose your question for me, please do go for it, sweetie. So I do have Erin followed on out by Erin, I have BG, and I have our beautiful Patricia. So beautiful Erin, please do post your question. I'm going to go and see. Maybe you even posted it already. Who knows? Let's go and find out. Hello, Shar. Nice to see you tonight, sweetie. How are you feeling? Is he doing better? You're kind of wondering, right? All right. And you're in PayPal too. Yeah, I don't see you yet. But I just went on in. Maybe it's just not quite processed yet, sweetie. Okay. So let me go and see. Let me go back in. And there you go. You just appeared, my beautiful Karen, sweetie. So here we go. So as I'm waiting for our dear friend Erin, I'm going to go and see our dear friend Patricia. So not Patricia, I'm sorry. I'm going to see our dear friend BG is what I want to say. After you go into the last two car shows, will he hope to see you at least more at these events? Let's go and see. Let's go and find out for our dear friend BG. Up next should be Erin, followed by Patricia and Karen. So did Kellen think of you today? Oh, Carrie, you're so sweet. My beautiful. The messages that you send on out. You're absolutely amazing. So BG, did Kellen think of you today? Yes or no? Let's go and find out. Is it a yes or it is a no? It is a yes. I like it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, perfect. So we did think of you, no doubt about it. And that is a clear. So I'm going to remove these cards because the other question is completely different. So it's a yes onto this one. We did think of you today. I think that's positive. It is perfect, and I'm loving it. Now let's go and see over here. After you going to the last 2 car shows, is he going to hope to see you at more of these events? We are with BG at this moment. So is he going to be hoping to see you at more of these events? You know what? I kind of feel as though he's not too sure if it's a fluke or not. Interesting, isn't it? Because, you know, like 2 times would not be quite enough for him to figure it out. I'm going to say he does have a lot of doubts. He does, you know, kind of wonder, but things are not quite secure into his mind. So would he like to see you at more of these events? Absolutely. I just kind of feel like it's going to secure things a little bit more, and it's not going to become somewhat of a coincidence, if you will. I do believe that we did think about you today because we were wondering, what exactly is it that you want? Are you really showing up for a reason? And how do I move upon this? And how should I do this? And what should really be my next move? So I'm ultimately going to have to say, we did think of you. We are kind of wondering what the next step is. And we're wondering at the same time if it's a coincidence or not. And we would definitely like to see you at more events, just because we do think that you're absolutely beautiful, and it's going to come and kind of reinforce what we are thinking, therefore maybe helping us make that move towards you. Let me go and see if Erin has posted out her question. My beautiful BG, I'm sending you so much love, sweetie. Hey, you knocked. You did it. And where is he? What's he doing? What happened? What's the rest of your story here, Kevin? Don't stop like that. It is my pleasure, BG. Okay, what else happened? Hello, Zane, and thank you. Okay, Erin. There's my beautiful Erin. So here we go for Erin. Patricia is next, followed by Carrie. And Kevin, I'm listening to your story. When you're ready, post away. And let me just move on forward over here. All right. After PayPal, Paula, Regina, Anastasia, and Shar, followed out by Zane. So, Erin, you said who's coming towards you in love, and do any zodiac signs stand out? Let's go and see, my lovely. Who's coming towards you in love? Let's go for it. I'm proud of you, Kevin. You made an important step. I love that. And thank you, Lilith, for that pointy finger. You see, I don't need 20 pointy fingers. I just need 1. 1 is good enough for me. Okay, so what do we have going on over here? I do have our world. I do have love, but though it is into the reverse position, so not much really happening over here. We are looking, we're hoping, we are wanting more. But it's like if every single connection that you do have or that you are interested in kind of turns out to be a friendship or nothing really much more. I kind of feel like you're actually walking away from somebody that you did want something, but you kind of walked away from it. So nothing is much going to be happening. My sweetie, I'm going to have to say into the following 3 months, I don't really see all that much happening. I'm going to say it is going to be somewhat, it's going to be somewhat over here on pause. So your love life seems to be about trying to repair, trying to work on through something over here. Hold on. I just want to see something over here. I am going to say, though, I do feel... Hold on just 1 moment. I am trying to... I'm going to say for the following 3 months, not too much seems to really be happening over here. It's like if you're repairing, as I said. It's like if every little connection or everybody that you could be interested in is not really returning what it is that you would like, or it's not really happening into the way that you would like it to. I do feel, though, that around Christmas time, you are going to be meeting somebody. It's going to start off as a friendship. After that, it's a little bit into the unknown. It's going to depend how this goes towards you and him. Now, this person is a little bit older than you, about 3 years older than you. They have darker colored hair. They're fairly tall. They're fairly well built. And I'm going to say they seem to be of an earth sign. So it's either a Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn over here. This is going to be somebody who is very grounded, somebody who is very sensual, somebody who's got beautiful fortitude, somebody who is out there for service to help. And this is really about wanting that manifestation. So I'm going to say more around Christmas time, sweetie. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Erin. Thank you for waiting so patiently, lovely. Let's go see what's happening into the soap opera over here with Kevin. What's going on? Martin, next time it won't be as bad as first time. Exactly. And what happened this time? What happened? It was okay. You were so freaked out, right? But did he answer? What happened? What happened? Maybe he'll tell him that you stopped on by. Okay, so he wasn't really there, right? Okay, he was not there. I get you, sweetie. Hello, Reshma. Nice to see you. Do I see any friendships? I kind of feel as though you do have. I'm not going to say no new friendships, really, sweetie. I just kind of feel like we're trying to get rid of what has happened into the past. And you do have somebody over here. And really, this has to do with your past. I don't see any new friendships. I feel as though whoever it is that you could be interested in is not really interested on back or is not interested into a love affair. So I'm going to say not much really happening until that person comes on into the month of December, sweetie. I've got you, my beautiful Reshma. Thank you, sweetie. If your question is there, perfect. If not, Reshma, just wait a few moments. Okay, sweetie? His roommate answered, good for you. I'm proud of you. Yes, yes, and yes. Good for you. I love this, Kevin. Yes, good. You broke down those barriers. You moved on forward. You did what you were supposed to. You were excited and you were afraid and you did it. And now you're proud of yourself. Good for you, sweetie. As Juanson said, it's just going to be easier next time. I know, right? Stolen pudding and have whole kit to running cancer and tied up onto a bowl. Okay, thank you, my beautiful Reshma. I've got you, sweetie. I'll be with you shortly, sweetie. I know, Laura. Seriously, Amy, Lilith is hilarious. She is hilarious. Oh. Okay, let me move on back into our PayPal. And I'm moving over to Patricia right now. I don't know where she is because she left a donation, but she's not here chit-chatting with us, which is the weirdest thing as ever. So let's put maybe a timestamp for a beautiful Patricia, our beautiful friend over here at let me just go and see that for you. Let me go and see that. We're going to put a timestamp over here for Patricia at 1:22. So 1:22 for Patricia. And up next is Carrie, Paula, Regina, Anastasia, and Shar. I know you're still here, Paula. Thank you for letting me know, sweetie. Okay, so is it going to be told that you actually did pass on by? I'm going to say a yes, Kevin. Yes, he is going to find out. Good for you, sweetie. So let's go and see Patricia. Again, Kevin, I'm proud of you. You are strong beyond belief. You are so much stronger than you believe that you are. Good for you. My beautiful Patricia. So yes, timestamp, we are good. May you have guidance reading, something you need to hear. Things are very challenging for you right now and you're going out walking with a friend and your dog. Okay, you're good. Listen, that's why I did not see you here. I thought it was so weird. Okay. So between mom driving you crazy because it's hot and everything that's going on with let's go for it, sweetie. So here we go. We're moving on forward for our beautiful friend, Patricia. As I mentioned, Carrie is going to be up next. I know you are. You like the sexy notes. But you know what, Shar? The good thing is I have 3 of them out of 7, which means that we're already in Monday, so give yourself another 3 days. Sexy night is coming right back up for you, Shar. It actually goes by really, really quickly. Seriously. Okay, so let's go and find out over here what I've got. Okay. So my beautiful Patricia, what do we've got? Actually, I'm not going to do it like that because it kind of bothers me. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do somewhat of a cross over here, and I'm going to pull out a general card, and we're just going to go see what's going on for Patricia because our dear friend needs it. Here we go. So here we go. Okay. Main card coming on out. I'm going to get the actual, Yes. I'm sorry, Kevin. I'm all over the place. Seriously, I go left and I go right and I come back, and sometimes I think I mentioned the name of the person. Kevin, yes, that was you. I was saying that, yes, he is going to find out. So good for you, sweetie. Yeah, you did, Kevin. Lilith, you heard me too. Everybody heard me. That is all good. It was for Kevin. You're absolutely right. I should specify a little bit, I read and I don't necessarily say. I just, poof, in my mind it makes sense. I know. David will say that all the time to me too. After 18 years of being together, he's still saying, I don't quite understand you. It's like you don't make sense. I say one thing, yet it kind of means another, and that's what it is. So everything makes sense into my mind, but it's not quite clear. So Kevin, that was for you. Yeah, I know. By the way, guys, if you have a chance to look at the moon tonight, I don't know, but into my sky, it is absolutely gorgeous. It is there. It is shining. It is slowly becoming our beautiful full moon. So here we go. My beautiful Patricia. Enough about our full moon, enough about me being all over the place. I know you're a little bit all over the place too, so let's go for it. I'm going to have to say over here, Three of Pentacles reverse position seems to be saying exactly what we know, exactly what seems to be going on. What is always going on with A? He's not cooperating. He's not doing anything. He's just kind of there onto the side, kind of watching. He's a little bit like a voyeur is what he is. He's doing voyeurism is what it is. I prefer it in French. It sounds better. Voyeur. So yeah, he's doing his voyeur. And this is what it is. He's watching. He's waiting. It's like he likes to get all this attention. He likes to get whatever it is that you're sending, but doesn't necessarily like to put on out. Because when we put out, what happens? We feel as though you're going to want more. If you want more, he's going to be obligated. And that's where an actual relationship comes on in. And that's when we get afraid. So I'm going to say, this over here is about him not being able to move on. He's not able to move on. You're not able to move on. You're both stuck into the exact same situation. You're stuck into the exact same boat. Yet you're not able to actually talk about the situation together. So you're stuck into this turmoil. What do you do with it? Into the future, I do believe that if you do stick on through, and if you do want to stick on through, and you live through all of these beautiful and all of these painful, not beautiful, but painful setbacks and delays and no response, then I do feel as though something good is going to be coming on out. From what I can see at this moment, a beautiful success is going to be coming. A beautiful alignment is going to be taking its path, because at some point he's going to figure out, you know what? She's listening to me. She's giving me my space. She is there. This is exactly the woman that I need. She has been there. She has been patient. She has loved me. She understands me, and she's willing to wait for me. What the hell am I doing? Right? Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. Everything does sound better in French, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't think so, but that does anyways. As we move on forward over here, I'm getting over here that we need to have a beautiful creativity. We need to have some romance. So I'm going to say lovely. Ultimately, you know what? I do feel as though love is there. The relationship is at some point going to grow. It is going to become better. I just kind of feel like we need more patience. We need more time. And I know that you've been as patient as hell. Oh my gosh, you've been patient for years now. At some point, he's going to end up unblocking. The question ultimately is always, are you willing to wait until he actually unblocks? Because he does love you and he does want to be with you. And at some point, he's going to recognize every single thing that you have done in order to have this relationship together. And that's when he's actually going to say, you know what? This is it. And this is the time. Yeah, wait, was that your name still on this? You would like to be able to ask something particular. Oh, you can ask something particular. All right, Kevin, what do you want to know? Just don't ask for no sexiness. What is it that you want to know? What is particular that you want to know, Kevin? You go for it. Make it non-sexy. I'll answer you. Let me give you a couple messages, my beautiful, because you just deserve them and you need them. Carrie is going to be up next. Oh no, if it's an 18 plus question, you can't ask it. We're Monday. Monday is about flying solo. Yeah, that's what it is. You need to fly solo, Kevin. Sexiness arrives on Friday. Before that, put a big PJ on. Put big socks. No sexiness. Only sexiness in your head. I'm not participating. I want you. Sometimes I kind of wish like I could take back my words. I want you to know that I am becoming a better person. I am going to be waiting for a sign from you. Yeah, I know. That's what it is, right? I want you to know that I do. I love you. Yeah, well, if it's something else and it's not sexy, you go for it. Yeah. I feel you even though we are apart. And I know that sometimes I mess absolutely everything. I do. And I wonder if you're happy without me. Oh, okay, Kevin. I knew you were not in. I knew you were not that dirty, sweetie. Let me go and answer that for you. And then I'm moving over to Carrie, my beautiful Patricia. You know where to find me, sweetie. Carrie, I'm going to answer over here. Kevin. Carrie is up next, followed by Paula at Regina. So let's go for it. I knew I could count on you, Kevin. I knew you wouldn't screw up my vibes. Here we go. Knight of Wands. I know you do, sweetie. So are they going to stop by your room possibly? I'm going to say they are going to be thinking about it, but they're not going to be doing it. So they're thinking about it. It is a good thing, but they're not doing it. They're too shy. So you're going to have to be the strong one, okay? You're going to have to be the strong one that is moving on forward, who is making things happen. And there's nothing wrong with that, Kevin. You know what? That just makes you the one who just goes out and builds and just knocks down all those walls. That makes you want to move on forward. It makes you stronger. It makes you want to make things happen. And when you are the one who is making things happen, you know that you are the magician into my tarot card and you can do absolutely everything that you can do. And I feel like it's way better to be the magician and to be able to do and create what you want and have the willpower and face all your fears to do it than to be the one who is simply waiting. No, hey, whatever I said after was good. No crap. A little bit crap, a little bit damn it. But at the same time, listen to what I said. It's good. It's positive. Don't crap. I know. A timestamp for Carrie. Where's Carrie going? Where's she gone to? Carrie's gone? Oh, okay. Well, let's leave a timestamp for a beautiful Carrie over here. So a timestamp for Carrie is going to be at 1:32. I don't know what happened to Carrie. Why'd she go? She never goes. Yeah, really going to make you knock again. That's what life is doing to you right now, sweetie. Okay, so you go for it because you've got it. You can do this. I know you can. Think about me. Think about my angry face if you don't do it. Carrie, let's go and find out what's going on, sweetie. It is my pleasure, sweetie. And Kevin, you don't want to see my angry face. It's ugly. And that was just practice. That's it. You already did the first one. Like Watson said, the second one's going to be easier. So here we go for Carrie. What do we have popping on up? I know it would have been better, right? All right, so I am getting over here. Hanged Man for Carrie. Things being exactly into the exact same position. Our king is there. Our king loves you. Our king wants to be with you. But our king is still a little bit into that position where, yes, we do want to be together. We do want to be old. We do want to have that beautiful, loving relationship. This is what we're looking for. It absolutely is, and nothing has changed. But into the moment present, everything is staying the same. So unfortunately, I still feel as though we are flirting. I still feel as though, people are flirting with him. I feel like it's accepted. It's okay, because we don't feel as though we're hurting you. We don't feel as though we're hurting the relationship, because you're not living into the exact same space. You're not quite there. So we kind of feel like it's a little bit more acceptable. So until you guys actually move in together, I kind of feel like this is a little bit of the norm, if you will, that he seems to be going through. But does he still want to marry you? Yes. Does he still want to be with you? Absolutely. And he does love you so very much, sweetie. Oh, my beautiful star. I'll be with you in a few moments, my lovely. An appointment in a few hours. I know. I have to wake up in a few hours for my kids. I know how you feel, Shar. I do. I have 2 kids going to school that I'll have to wake up for. Okay, let's go and see. I'm getting over here some strength. Okay, so my beautiful, I'm gonna have to say over here, we still do want to marry you. It has not changed. We still do love you, not change, but the situation still is as it is. I still feel as though those 2 same ladies are still around. They're still kind of flirting every here and there, on and off, but nothing is really happening. Nothing is really maturing. The actual good news that I have for you is that at some point, I feel like within the following 3 to 4 months, they're going to end up giving up on him. Why? Because he's never giving anything in return. They're going to become bored, and they're ultimately going to leave. So I feel as though within the following months, they're going to end up leaving. So less troubles for you, sweetie. Yeah, good for you. Not probably. The actual phrase that you need over here, Kevin, you're studying in psychology. Why add the possibility of probably? Yes, I will do it again. Not I will probably do it again. That leaves a chance that you might not do it. If you want to do it, is yes, I will do it again. Why? Because I can, and because I want to. You need to think positive, because you can, and everything is possible. Hello, Miss Am. Nice to see you. Yes, you do have this with those beautiful big biceps that Lilith just sent you. Yes, yes, and yes. Moving on forward over here to our dear friend Paula. Are you going to be dating in a relationship? When and with who? Let's go and see. Yes. Oh, closing. 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. Closing time. 5 minutes, guys. Again, if anybody is not used to the live, and they have posted, but I think everybody here is used to it, so it's all good. I do answer all questions before I do leave, so do not worry about it, guys. Here we go. Paula, followed up by Regina. Paula, are you going to be dating or in a relationship? When and with who? And is it going to be somebody new? Are you going to be into a relationship? Absolutely. Is it going to be somebody new? Absolutely not. We're still going to have those conflicts. We're still going to have those obstacles. Why? Because it is still with ex-girlfriend Leo. So it is not new. It is into the month of September. And it is ex-girlfriend Leo. Let me validate with our pendulum. So we do want to know over here for Paula. Will Paula be dating into the month of September? Is she going to be into a relationship? Is this going to be a new relationship? Is it going to be ex-girlfriend Paula? And that is a yes. Oh, I know, Paula. Do not worry. I know you, sweetie. Regina, no longer want to work at current job. Are you going to find another job or get another better opportunity? Let's go see. You're talking to David. Let's go and see that. So we're going to put a timestamp over here for Regina. Not too sure if she is here. So 1:37 and 15. Thank you, Kevin. So 1:37:15 for Regina. Let's go and find that out. I'm actually going to start off with your first question. So for work, you no longer want to work at your current job. It's important to mention, Paula. Oh, Anastasia. He does it to you too, right? He does it to Paula too. Yeah. I've got you, Anastasia, sweetie. Don't worry about it. You're right after Regina, so you're next. Oh, hello, Apollo. Nice to see you, sweetie. We're kind of addictive, aren't we? Okay, so here we go. Let's go and see over here. So I do have our Seven of Pentacles. I do also have our 3. Okay, so what I am going to say over here for my beautiful Regina, you no longer want to work at your job and you're wondering if something better is going to be coming on up, right? For the moment, I feel as though we're going to be looking. I don't feel as though something is necessarily going to be offered at this moment. I say if you do want to change, go on out and look as much as you can. I feel like you're looking. I feel like you're looking. I feel like there is something that you are going to find within the following 4 to 6 weeks, but it's not quite going to be. I don't feel like it's going to be the same pay. I don't feel like it's exactly going to be what you want, so you're going to kind of pass on by. Other than that one, I feel as though for the following 3 months, you're kind of going to be where you are at this moment. And then I feel like clarity is coming on in. So I'm going to say by Christmas time, if you do go out and you do look for a new employment, I do feel as though you are going to be able to find something that you do want, who's going to be a better opportunity, who is going to be paying you at least the same or better, but I just kind of feel like you're going to be happier into it. So I will say from here till Christmas, there does seem to be an opening for you over there, sweetie. It was a yes, Paula. It was a yes. And you say you're talking to David. Will he still eventually want to date you? Let's go and see. Oh, that's okay, my Amy. Thank you, sweetie. Hopefully I'll be able to get to you before you actually repost. Lovely. So, you're talking to David. Is he going to eventually want to date you? My King of Swords is saying a yes. My Four of Cups, you might end up getting bored before he actually does end up asking you or dating you, but I feel as though he definitely does want to. The only thing that I feel right now is that it's going to take a little bit of time. So when I said you might end up and then, you might end up being a little bit bored and want to walk away, this is what I'm seeing. We do have a desire, we do have a want, we do want to have that beautiful commitment with you, but we're not able to offer it right now. I'm going to say it is a yes, but it is a yes within the following 9 weeks. I know that could seem long, which is why I said you might end up getting bored and just kind of give up on him. If not, I'm going to say within the following 9 weeks, he does seem to have beautiful intentions, beautiful love, and beautiful want towards you. So I will say for your answer, it is a yes, sweetie. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Regina. Lovely. Let's go see Anastasia. Love notes. Absolutely. So love notes, here we go. And donations are now over for tonight, my beautiful souls. Let's go over here. Any other donations that come on in at this moment will be for tomorrow. Sometimes I feel unworthy of your love. I do want you to know that I am into an awakening. Sending you so much love, beautiful Regina. Lilith, you don't need Regina. You don't need Regina. I guess she was here, sweetie. Sometimes I feel like other people are actually holding me back. As we do move on forward over here for you, I appreciate the love that you have been giving me this whole time. I want you to know that I am and I have been watching you. I do miss you and I do miss us. I know that these challenges that are around you, they're supposed to bring us closer together. I feel as though we need to be fair. I feel as though we need to understand and we need to bring a certain balance into our life in order to have this relationship. But whatever this is, I want you to know that I do feel as though we are coming into union. Oh, why not, Apollo? Why not? All of those oracles and even, well, holy crap. Well, good for you, sweetie. It's up to you, Apollo. If you want to be with us, we're here every single night, sweetie. Let's continue on and let's go over here. Thank you, Lilith, for that. Absolutely. Yes, yes, and yes. We must talk. Communication can fade, but definitely must not stop between us. I do believe that we belong together. It is time for us to be together so that we can rejoice. I want you to know that you are always into my beautiful thoughts. Perhaps you have, my beautiful Apollo. I see us as a power couple, privately and absolutely professionally. I can feel it into my soul that we are meant to be together. I want to send you flowers with a love note. Would that not be sweet? I do wish you the very best, and I wish that we could be together right now. I want to court you like they did into that beautiful golden age. And why don't we finish up with a couple universe cards, because I know you like them, Anastasia. Shar, my beautiful soul, who has to wake up early into the morning because you do have, an appointment. I'm going to be with you. You're up next in just one moment. Here we go. You have a mission. You have a soul purpose. You need to remember that, my beautiful Anastasia. This is about taking the chance that you have been wanting to. Anything that you've been wanting to do, this is a time to go for it. It is time to move on forward. And you also do need to know that soon you are going to be getting the answers that you have been seeking for. You probably have a relationship with yourself. It's important for you to have a relationship with yourself. And I know that's not what you're talking about, Paula, but it is important at some point, isn't it? What is the last previous deck called? I don't remember. I call it the Cupid. I call it the Cupid deck, sweetie. Yes. Because it has beautiful cupids and all different kind of hearts on it. So I call it the Cupid deck, but it's not the name of it. I don't remember what the name of it is. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Anastasia. Let's go and see Shar over here. Shar has a few questions followed out by Zane. And then I have Kevin, and then I'm going to move over to Reshma and to Miss M to finish up the readings for tonight. So here we go for Shar. Is he going to come back to you? And if so, when? Let's go for it. Is he coming back and when? It is my pleasure. I'll try to remember that you like that one, okay, sweetie? Anastasia, have yourself the most beautiful day, sweetie. Shar, is he going to be coming back to you? And if so, when is he coming on back? I do believe that he is going to be coming on back towards you, sweetie, but you are going to have to need a little bit of patience because I don't quite feel as though he's coming back for the following 9 weeks. So you do have approximately 9 weeks before he does come on back. And his current feelings and emotions for you, absolutely. His current feelings and emotions for you. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Current feelings and emotions towards you. King of Swords, being strong, being there, wanting to be with you, not wanting any conflicts, just wanting to hold on to you, wanting those new beginnings, wanting to jump on through, and wanting to erase anything that has happened in the past that was simply not good. So I'm going to say we want to turn a page, we want to start anew, and we want it as quick as possible. We want it to be passionate, we want it to be loving, we want it to be brand new. We want to cut the cords with the past. We want novelty and we want love. Will he do better this time? Is he going to be stronger, right? I do feel as though he will. Let me go see. So will he be doing better this time? Is he going to be stronger? Is he going to be stronger? Yes. Is he going to be better? Yes. Is he going to be perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to have your downfalls every once in a while, no doubt about it. But he's actually going to do his best to understand and try to make things better. So I'm going to say much better than he was into the past. He will be stronger. Messages from him, marriage and kids. How he feel during our kiss. Let's go and see that. So let's go for some messages from him. And let's start off with this one. Messages from him. Please, let's take it slowly. I want you to know that I'm taking a break from absolutely everybody. I'm just trying to take a little bit of time for myself right now. I also want you to know over here that this is a little bit of a waiting game. I know that you're going to be waiting for me, so I'm just kind of taking my time to heal to make sure that everything is good on place and as it should be. I want you to know that I do want to offer you that commitment. When I think about you, I think about our future. I think about us being together. And late at night, I think about you. I think about our future. And I think about what these possibilities are going to bring towards for us. And if we move on forward over here, my beautiful, let's go over here. I miss us. I am not giving up onto this relationship. I want you to know that it has always been you. I want to make love. It's not a sexy night, but this one is good. And I feel like I want to tell you something that is really, really important. I want us to start over. Did I finish a PayPal so you can rewind? I did not. I did not. If you did do a second donation, I did not see it, my beautiful BG, yet. I will be back in PayPal in a few moments, sweetie. So don't rewind. I have not done anything. And you would also like to know over here, marriage, kids, into your future and together. Are you guys going to be happy? So marriage and kids into your future. Are you guys going to be happy? Yes or no? So marriage and kids into the future. What is happening on over here? I am actually going to have to say that I do feel as though marriage is going to be into the cards. I do feel as though kids are going to be into the cards. I'm going to say most likely over here for you, Shar, 2 kids. I feel like they are actually 2 boys. I'm going to have to say it is going to be mostly happy. Not everything is perfect, but mostly I'm going to say it is. You are going to be happy together. I feel as though you're going to have, your ups and your downs. There's going to be some moments where you're not really going to talk to each other for a day or 2, but then everything is going to put itself back into place. Why? Because love ultimately does win, doesn't it? So I'm going to say marriage seems to be long lasting and seems to be somewhat happy also. And children, most likely 2 of them, 2 boys. How will he feel during your kiss? Oh, that's what happened, BG. I have not returned into PayPal, but so far I think I only have Reshma and Amy who are left. I will go back into PayPal though in a few moments, BG. I'll let you know what I have, sweetie. So how is he going to be feeling during your kiss, and when is this going to be happening? I'm going to say it's going to be somewhat, it's almost going to be like a little bit of a taboo, like a secret, like something that we were not really expecting. It's going to be fun. It's going to be passionate. It's going to be surprising. But at the same time, I just kind of feel like everything is just going to make sense. It's as if we are always just there and kind of meant to be. Everything is just putting itself into place, like that last piece of that puzzle. You can't, no, right? It's way too it's too hot for you guys, seriously. Yes, well, welcome on back, Apollo, sweetie. Welcome on back, sweetie. It is the first channel, and this is where you're on back, so good for you, sweetie. It's nice to have you back. Let's go and find out. Before I move on over, hold on over here. After Shara, moving over to Zane. Is he going to reach out when you're on vacation? What's he going to say? And are you going to be rich opening up? Okay, so let's go see if he's going to be reaching on out. What's he going to say? And then let's go see if you're going to become rich. So, is he going to reach out when you're on vacation, and what is he actually going to be saying, right? Oh, thank you, Lilith. You're so sweet and beautiful. Here we go. I am getting our Six of Wands followed out by our Strength, our Lovers. Okay, my beautiful star, sweetie. Is he going to be reach out when you're on vacation? What is he going to say? I feel as though most likely he is going to, and I just feel as though he wants to reconnect. I feel like he wants that romance. He's going to be asking you out onto a date, but ultimately what he truly does want, you can always already see it into the end of the cards over here with our Four of Wands. It's about being together. It's about dating. It's about celebrations. It's about future. It's about marriage. It's about all those beautiful things that everybody wishes for and everybody wants for. This is what he wants. He's not going to tell you though right away. So he is most likely going to reach out to you when you're on vacation, and he's going to want to meet up with you again. He's going to want to have a date, and he's going to want to tell you that he absolutely loves you, sweetie. It is still sweet, Lilith. I take it. I enjoy it. Thank you, sweetie. I take it all in. And you also want to know, are you going to be rich? Yeah, that's what you want to know. Are you going to be rich by opening up your architecture business? Let's go find out. If you're going to have an architecture business, kind of feel like you need to go to Dubai. Oh my gosh, they are building so many different things. I mean, grandiose, amazing. Oh, yes. Thank you for posting that, sweetie. I did not even pin it. I have not pinned you yet. Okay, so here you go. I have not seen it. Here you go. You are pinned. That was so well said, Apollo. Seriously, Lilith. Okay, so let's go and see over here. Are you going to be rich opening up your architect business? Yes or no? Rich? I'm going to say a no. Are you going to be wealthy? Are you going to be happy? I will say a yes, no problem whatsoever. You're not going to have any money problems. You're going to be really quite happy, but I'm not going to say rich. My beautiful Shar, go to sleep, sweetie. Go to sleep. I love you. I need you to go to sleep. I need you to put all your worries aside. I need you to have the most beautiful dreams. I need you to wake up nice and fresh and ready for the most beautiful day that's going to be waiting for you. Sending you so much love, Shar. Thank you for waiting so patiently, sweetie. Let's go and see for our dear friend Zane. So here we go for Zane. What are husband's current feelings and intentions for you? And is he planning on proposing to you? Let's go find out. So what are husband's current feelings and intentions for you? We are with our beautiful friend Zane over here. And is he planning on proposing to you? Okay, so is he planning on proposing to you? For the moment, I'm going to say a no for a proposal. We're not ready for a proposal, but my good news is that we do believe that we're meant to be onto the right path. We believe that we are meant to be together for a long-term committed relationship, and that is really, really important. I don't see him, planning on proposing to you, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. It doesn't mean that he doesn't want to be with you, and it does not mean that he does not want to be onto that long-term committed relationship with you. I've been with the same person for 18 years. I'm still not married, not in the plans. So you can love somebody and not necessarily want to get married to them. I'm going to say for the moment, it's not that he's never going to propose to you. I just don't see it yet. It's too early into the cards. For the moment, though, I do see that his intentions are beautiful. They are strong. It is truly about being with you for a long-term committed relationship. So that is good. That is beautiful. I believe that we do love you, we do care for you, and we do believe that we are meant onto that same path. So we want to continue sharing, we want to continue being together, and we want to continue progressing onto this relationship. And what qualities does husband like about you, or what does he like about you over other women? Let's go and see that. Up next is our dear friend Kevin. Hello, Zaria. How are you doing, sweetie, tonight? How are you feeling? Any new movement onto your side? So, Zane, what qualities does husband like about you, or what does he like about you over other women altogether? I feel as though ultimately we're somewhat addicted to you. You bring in a great and beautiful temptation that we just don't have with anybody else. So we feel a passion towards you that we do not feel with other women. Why? Because we do love you. Why? Because we do believe that our relationship is well balanced. We believe over here that we don't have to defend ourselves. We don't have to have caution. It's like being with you is like being at home. When we're elsewhere, when we're with somebody else, we kind of feel like we are disconnected. We don't feel as though we are meant to be. And we feel as though there are conflicts. There are things that just keep blocking us over and over and over. And we do not get that when we're with you. We feel free. We feel free to be who we are and what we desire to be. And we are feeling actually quite accepted into all of this. And we have never felt that with anybody else. So I am going to have to say over here, we do feel as though we belong to be together, and this is what we love. It is that energy. It is that sense of being home. It is that sense of being accepted, and that, you know what, you can get through things together. When we're with somebody else, it's as if we don't feel as though we're meant to be together. We feel as though it is complicated. We are feeling as though we are judged, and we just don't get that with you, sweetie. My beautiful Zane, sending you so much love. Thank you for your beautiful patience, and I'm wishing you sweet dreams, also lovely. Kevin, you wanted to know, will you and Ryan be talking in October? Let's go and find that out. Up next, I'm going to finish up with Miss Am, and then I'm going to finish up with PayPal, and then I'll be with Juanson. So let's go and see over here for Kevin. Will you and Ryan be talking in October? Let's go find out. Okay, so we want to know over here, will you and Ryan be talking in October? Yes or no? In October, I am going to have to say a yes over here. I feel as though beautiful possibilities are coming on through. Different possibilities, different choices. I don't feel as though you're into a relationship. I don't feel as though there's anything really quite grounded that has happened, but I do believe that you guys are talking. I do believe that you do go out and you do some things together, but maybe not quite as much as you would like to. Not quite yet. You're going to need some beautiful patience, and you're just going to have to let things go one step at a time. I kind of feel like we're a little bit shy. We're a little bit anxious about the whole thing. So are you going to be talking? Definite yes. As for anything that might be sexual or anything more of a relationship, we're going to have to wait a little bit more. So, and I did say, I think into the past around October or November, something was going to be happening. So most likely this is Ryan over here, sweetie. So to answer your question, it's a yes, but for anything really concrete to happen, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer, okay? Yes, you kind of feel stuck, right? Emotionally and mentally. Oh, that's just because nothing much is really happening. But I mean, leave it by then. You're like 4 weeks later. You know how much can actually change? Look what you did tonight. You went, you knocked onto that door. Who would have thought that you even would have done that, right? Maybe tomorrow you're going to go and knock on the door again. Maybe he'll be there. Maybe you'll go for a walk. Maybe you'll go for a bite to eat. Maybe you'll, I don't know, you'll study together. You'll go see a movie. You'll have a drink together. You'll sit underneath a tree. I don't know what you'll do, but slowly you're going to start to have a little bit more of a connection that's going to be coming on out over here. And for that, I'm going to say bravo to you, sweetie. Yes, it's one step at a time. My beautiful Zara, I love you, sweetie, but if you can come back tomorrow, I promise I will answer a question for you tomorrow, but I don't want to go to bed too late, and I still have a few questions to go on through because the school year has started again. I do have to wake up early for my children who go to school, sweetie. Miss M, is Nadina interested in Mark? Does she chat to him? Let's go and see that for Miss M. And will you get a promotion at work soon? Let's go and see that. And then we're going to finish up with PayPal and Watson. Thank you so very much, my beautiful Zaria. I appreciate it, lovely. So is Nadima interested in Mark, and does she chat to him? Azaria, I'm able to stay up a little bit later on to Fridays and Saturdays because my kids, you know, thank you, Amy, my kids, you know, are off. But onto the weekdays, I try not to go to bed, you know, past like 12:31 a.m. because I wake up like 4 hours later. So here we go. I'm going to have to say over here, beautiful, that is Nadima interested in Mark? I'm going to say yes. There's no doubt about it. Does she chat to him? I'm also going to have to say yes. So I will say yes for both of those, Miss M. And are you going to get a promotion at work soon, lovely? So will you get a promotion at work soon? You know what? I actually do believe that you are going to be getting a promotion at work soon, sweetie. Something is going to be offered to you. There's absolutely no doubt about it. I'm going to say within the following 2, maybe 3 months tops, something is offered to you. You are going to accept it. I kind of feel like it's going to bring something new. It's not just a promotion. There's something that seems to be coming with it. Something that could be creative. It could be a new project. It could be a new position. It's not just a raise. There's something else that is coming along with it. So I will say a yes within the following 2 to 3 months tops, sweetie. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Miss Let's go and see our dear friend Amy, followed out by Rajma, and I'll go see PayPal, but I think BG is going to be the last reading. So Amy, you would like to know what feelings does he have when he saw you? Cancer and wife. Okay, so what feelings did he have when he did see you? So what feelings did he have when he actually saw you? into the past, into the past life, into the when he did see you, what was he feeling when he saw you, sweetie? He felt comforted. He felt as though there was a certain connection, but at the same time, he felt as though it is a no action. We need to isolate ourselves. We need to retreat ourselves. We need to take a break from you. So we were happy to see you. We felt as though, you know, you've got that love, you got that want, you've got that desire. But at the same time, we have that need to isolate ourselves. It's like, you know, like I always say, it's like you're on a diet. You want to eat that cake, but you can't quite eat it because you know it's not good for you. This is it. This is how he's feeling. He wants to be close to you, but he can't necessarily come on close, sweetie, because if he does come on close, what's going to happen? He's going to be in trouble. He's going to end up losing on all sides. Cancer and a wife now. So, when he sees you, Cancer and a wife now. Cancer and a wife. We're moving on forward. We're trying to find as much strength as we can, but we're trying to restart this relationship. It's as if you're taking everything that happened in the past, you're throwing it into the trash can, and you're starting anew. But we have a lot of loneliness. We have a lot of paranoia. I feel as though we're kind of paralyzed by fear, and we don't really know what to do about it. So we have a lot of fears. We feel as though we want novelty. We want something good, but we're not able to go and get it. So between Cancer and a wife right now, it's really complicated. She's the one who is not able to move on forward. Cancer and a wife from here to the New Year's. Cancer and a wife now to New Year's. She's not going to love him back, and he is just kind of manipulating her. So a lot of disappointment altogether. Ego block. It's really about being overly optimistic, but nothing really coming on through. So from here to New Year's, between wife and Cancer, nothing good. Everything is just kind of falling apart. Between you and him from now to New Year's. We're continuing as we are. We're continuing into the third party. Nothing much is changing over here. We still do want you. We are still, though, very kind of cold, kind of controlling. We're standing firm into our way. What you need to know is that it is a very unstable relationship where we are ultimately being uncommitted because we have a loss of motivation. What we're really looking for, number one, is that return with a wife, my beautiful Amy. I'm sorry, sweetie. And how he sees you now, and how he's going to see you in January. How he sees you now. How he sees you now. He kind of sees this relationship as being self-sabotage. And he's just too tired. He's too fatigued to move upon anything. Yet he does have a lot of jealousy. He does have a lot of envious within him. But he is so darn stubborn that he's not really changing anything here, my beautiful. So I'm going to say that things are really, really quite stagnant over here. He's really not willing to change, my lovely. Let me go and see. From here till New Year's. What is actually going to change? What is actually going to be changing over here from here to New Year's is delays. Still being uncooperative, still trying to balance things out, still trying to weigh up our options, and still a lack of completion. So I'm going to have to say, between you and Cancer, may it be here or may it be into the month of January, nothing has truly changed, my sweetie. I feel as though everything is exactly as it is. I'm sorry, my sweetie. I wish I could tell you something different. I wish I could tell you that he's going to be there and he's going to be nice and he's going to leave the other and he's going to be with you and he's going to figure out things. But he's just not figuring out things, sweetie. All right. Hold on here just one moment. We have Reshma and we have BG. So here we go, BG and Reshma. My beautiful BG, let's go for it and let's go see, sweetie. May you ask, if I will ask a pendulum, if Kelling will reach out this month, being that he still thinks of you, hopefully that he's going to. Let's go and see. I'm actually going to check out the cards. I don't like to just do the pendulum. I kind of like to do both. I feel like more information is coming on through. If you just ask the pendulum is a beautiful source of information, but I'd like to use it as a secondary thing. Because if you don't ask the exact same question to the pendulum, if you don't ask it exactly as it is, it's not necessarily going to give you the answer that you want, which is why if I do pendulum and tarot at the same time, you get the full information all together. So let's go and see over here, my sweetie BG. Is he going to be reaching out to you this month? Yes or no? I am getting over here our Judgment followed out by our Wheel of Fortune. At this moment, if I do listen to his energy that I'm getting over here, it is going to be a yes. So I will say a yes. I do hope that it is going to stay the same and his energy is not going to stay. From the moment right now, I feel as though he's feeling like it's a safe place. It's a non-judgmental type of place where we need to move on forward and where we actually believe that we could be happy. We could have a beautiful relationship. So for the moment, his energy is actually quite high, is actually quite positive and quite beautiful. Let's go and see. So will Kellen reach out to BG this month? Please, Spirit, let me know. Will Kellen reach out to BG this month? And that, my beautiful, is a yes. So far, so good. Let's cross our toes and our fingers and everything we can cross onto our bodies, sweetie. Sending you so much love, my lovely. Let's go and see our beautiful Baker over there. What's going on with our beautiful Reshma? Sweetie. Let me go and get your question over here. And here we go. Our beautiful Reshma. What do we've got? Messages and guidance. Okay, all right, sweetie. Not quite what I was expecting. It is all good. Let's go and find out what Spirits has to say for you. Let's go for it. So Watson is going to be the following reading after. Here you go. Are you still around, our beautiful Reshma? Where are you, sweetie? It is my pleasure, beautiful. I kind of feel like you do, sweetie. I do. Good night, BG. Sweet dreams, lovely. You're getting repeat orders from the Canadian consulate here. What do you mean repeat orders? Oh, are you? Seriously? Well, they're loving your stuff. Yes, yes, and yes. Why not? We know what's good, my beautiful. You go for it. And it's increasing every week. Yay! I told you it was going to be perfect. Yes, yes, and yes. Thank you, Lilith. Oh, Reshma, you're going to be so perfect. Everything is just going to be so fantastic for you. Good for you. And when you got some type of contract like that, it is just absolutely perfect. That is so much abundance. Those are big contracts. They're not tiny little orders or people who are doing a party for 4 people. Yes, good for you. Yes, yes, and yes. I am loving. Oh, beautiful. We know what's good. Oh, we do. Congratulations, sweetie. I knew that it was going to be going well. If I listen to the guidance of Spirit over here for you, what am I getting? I am getting over here that I feel as though you're leaving. I feel like you are leaving that love behind. Yes. I feel as though slowly you're leaving that abusive or a little bit of that toxic situation. You seem to be detaching yourself little by little. I'm not going to say you're completely detached yet, but you are slowly detaching yourself a little bit more. You're gaining more independence. You're reclaiming your power, and you're kind of releasing whatever toxicity came on into your life. So good for you. Look at that, our Eight of Pentacles, saying that you're working so very hard, and not only you're working hard, but you are definitely mastering your skill. You need to continue to be focused right now. You need to continue to dedicate your beautiful passion, your hard work, and your love into every single bakery, into every single, how could I say, product that it is that you bake. Bake it from your heart, sweetie. It is going to be so loved. I feel as though you have more skills that you are going to be learning into the following months. More talent is coming on forward. You are just going to be putting the bar higher and higher. Higher standards are coming. And you know what? People are going to be committing themselves to you. So good for you, because you are going to be known as that expertise. If you want something baked that is beautiful, that is good, that is the very best that you can get, you need to go to Reshma. This is what I'm seeing. So good for you, sweetie. Yes, yes, and yes. I absolutely love it. Look at that. Good faith is finally coming on in for you. Faith is coming on in. This is your turn. A life cycle has changed. You are moving into your destiny. You're at that beautiful turning point where, you know what? The universe is in control of those changes. You are in control. You are finally getting what you want. Karma is coming its way, and beautiful events are coming on in. Sweetie, keep on working really, really hard, and gold is coming your way. Abundance, love, creativity, success, and you're releasing any old toxic situations and relationships that are no longer giving you any good. So good for you, sweetie. You are getting good reviews for your business, aren't you? I know, that is so perfect. I know Azar is taking back a seat, and I can see it. You're letting him go over here, sweetie. You haven't forgotten about him yet, but you're definitely letting him go. You are focusing on yourself. You're focusing onto your business. You're focusing onto your good. You're focusing onto your success and your skills and the new products and everything that you can take on off. You're so darn busy. You have time, but it's not your utmost priority. Your utmost priority is you. It's your happiness. It's your business. And this is exactly what you needed to get away from that type of situation. Good for you, sweetie. I love it. Fantastic. Let's go and get you a couple messages from the universe. Reshma, I knew that you would do it. I knew that you would be absolutely perfect, and I knew that things would go so great for you. Yes, yes, and yes. I am proud of you, and I have nothing but congratulations to give to you, because nothing has been given to you. You worked really, really hard to get to the point that you are, and you deserve all the success that's coming your way. That is you now. I am absolutely loving it over here. Wait, this is not the deck that I want at all. What I want is universe messages. Here we go. Okay, soon you're going to be having all those beautiful answers that you are seeking. You need to know that vibes, they just don't lie. And what's meant for you is already yours, so there's no need to stress about the whole process of everything coming on in. And stop doubting yourself, because you have accomplished so very much. And let's go and get a last message over here. Lovely. Your thoughts and wishes and dreams, they can be manifested. Your mind is a fertile ground to grow to the highest result that you wish to see into your life. And let's go with a last one over here. You are in the midst of a significant transformation into your life. Remember that you have the freedom to make all the decisions that you need to reap the rewards of your beautiful harvest. It is not easy, sweetie. I know. And that's what and it does, when you say it like that, you're not obsessed anymore. It doesn't seem like a big thing, but it is absolutely enormous. That step that you have made there, Reshma, It's an enormous step. It's like climbing up a mountain. Good for you, sweetie. Good for you. This is what you need to move on forward. This is what you needed to bring success, significant abundance into your life. I love it, sweetie. Congratulations, my lovely. I'm going to go and validate that all is good. And I'm going to move on forward to our dear friend over here. And everything is perfect. Let's move on forward to Watson. Watson, let's start off with a general reading. What's coming on up for you? Reshma, it is my great pleasure. I love doing beautiful readings like that. It is moving on forward. It is progress. It is success. It is absolute beauty. And you know what? It's all thanks to you because you're the one who made all those steps. Good for you, Reshma. Congratulations, sweetie. You're moving on forward. You're moving on up and you're gaining power into your life. I love it. Have yourself the most beautiful day, sweetie. You bake your heart away, lovely. Watson, the sun, material happiness, fortunate things coming away for you, a lot of contentment. I do feel as though you do have a certain independence at this moment, but you do need to know that you are moving on forward with courage, with confidence, with, yes, that certain independence, but it is absolutely perfect. You know why? Because you're moving on forward with a beautiful determination. And with that beautiful determination, you are slowly moving on forward towards Elizabeth. Elizabeth not ready though. I do have my 10 of Cups in reverse, so she's not quite ready for that relationship, but she is definitely not too far away, sweetie. And let's do this. Hey, let me give you 2 messages from the universe, Swanson. I don't usually take any out. Let's go for it. It's there. Abundance and stability are entering into your life right now, Swanson. And you may need to make a tough choice to move forward. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, you may need to make a tough choice to move on forward. Let's go see what Acadia has to say. I feel like we need to take out Acadia. I keep forgetting I want to take out my Halloween decks. I keep thinking about Shadowland and all my Halloween decks. And every day I have something new that pops on up and I completely don't have the time to go into my library and take them out. That's pretty bad when you don't have time to go into your library to take them out. Seriously, they're right next to my desk. I just need to, find which deck they're behind. I should open up an Amazon page for tarot decks is what I should do. Okay, Watson, here we go. You know what? I've actually had this, I believe, for you before, but I do like it and I do believe that it is a beautiful message. So let's go see. I think our beautiful Lilith has had this message before. I'm getting over here the message of synergy. So synergy is about how you can always achieve big goals onto your own, or joining with others can substantially magnify your efforts, which is so very interesting because earlier you were talking about collaboration, weren't you? Ask for support from those that you trust. Relationships should add to your power and joy. They should never really drain them. So you must be aware of those who are there to drain you and who are there to actually help you move on forward. Ooh, stable, right? I know. Ooh. Yeah, you guys said the exact same thing between Lilith and Watson. Seriously, yes, the exact same thing. Hold on just one moment. I'm just kind of curious because you guys just kind of, I don't know, you got my curiosity. We're with your oohs and your oohs. Hold on. I kind of feel like I need, well, look at that. Okay. Hold on one moment. I need to go and validate something. Okay, well, this is interesting. Because you were both saying oohs and ohs, I thought, hey, I need to take something out for Lilith. And Lilith, I got creative, or creation, or creatio that came on out. And this is how we are all, this is for Lilith, by the way. We are almighty creators. And this is about, even if you don't consider yourself to be one, you are. Creativity is your birthright, and it is said that witches create something from nothing. And this is true of all of us. Don't be afraid to take a creative risk. Think outside the box on a certain issue. Interesting, isn't it? And that all came because we both said ooh at the same time. And I thought, hey, that's a sign. I need to take something out for Lilith. You see, it's not lying. No, not chaos. You're not a creator of chaos. It was about creativity. You're so darn creative. Seriously. May it be with, you know, oh my gosh, you're so talented. The creations that you actually made that you did send to me and that you had made your mom. You're so creative. I mean, seriously. You need to acknowledge it, my beautiful. You are. Here we go. Life is forever changing in accordance with nature's divine will. May we be loving and embrace life changes seasons into the knowledge that all should be and that love is always, but always there. All right, let's continue on. Here we go over there, and let's go over here, and let's go take some Lenormand. Hey, Juanson, I kind of feel cute. Why don't we take out the cute little Lenormand tonight? I'm feeling cutie. Here we go. Let's take out some cute Lenormand. I haven't used it all that often. I should, because it's so cute. Here we go. Hi, Julie. Nice to see you. How are you doing, my lovely? All right, let's go to the cute little Lenormand. Cute Lenormand. What do we've got? Oh, we've got the cute little pink dog. Here we go. Since we're into the cuteness, we're getting, oh my gosh, we're getting the love letter, and the oh my gosh was not because of the love letter. It's because I was losing the cards. We are also getting the coffin. And let's continue with our cute little Lenormand. Oh, we're getting the heart. I'm loving. Okay, so let's go see what I've got for you over here. Okay, so the dog over here is about you, how you are so very loyal, that you look for a beautiful companionship. You're so trustworthy, and you're such a beautiful, trustworthy friend. If we move on forward over here to our letter is trying to say that there's a certain type of written communication, or a letter, an email, a message, something important is coming your way. The following coffin is telling us that there's going to be an ending, though. So whatever it is that you are going to be receiving over here is going to be actually mentioning that something is going to be ending. Something is going to be put a little bit on pause. And the heart is saying that harmony and emotional security and everything is coming along its way. So I'm ultimately going to have to say what the cute little Norman is saying over here is that, you know, happy things are coming your way. Kind of feel like sometime soon Elizabeth is going to be telling you that she has actually ended things with you know who, and that she's going to be available for you. Interesting, isn't it? You're hanging on there. That doesn't sound good, Julie. You're hanging in there? What's going on, sweetie? You can write me an email if you want. I don't like the sound of that, beautiful. You're hanging in there. That does not sound like a beautiful Julie that we know. Our beautiful Julie is so positive, so strong, and so... everything is just so perfect with Julie. Seriously, I don't think I've ever heard you in that way, hanging on, sweetie. It sounds good, doesn't it? It's interesting. I don't know. Cute Lenormand was calling your name tonight, sweetie. Let's go see the angels. Oh, you're doing good. Okay, well, that's good. That sounds more like you. I like that. All right. The other one just kind of seemed a little bit pessimistic. Didn't like it coming from you. Didn't make sense. I will check that out, sweetie. Yes, yes, and yes, I will. There's a message, right? All right. All right, Juanson, utilize your innate gifts and creativity that are bestowed to you from the divine. Manifest your heart's desires through what your soul wishes to speak into the world. You need to be creative. You need to be what you are meant to be. Did you get up at the wrong time? I don't know. Did you get up at the wrong time? I don't know what's going up. I don't know where you are. Why do you say, did you get up at the wrong time? What happened, Apollo? It'll be something that I'll see like in a minute. You're absolutely right. I'm going to go and check it out, sweetie. Definitely. You're curious about her card, didn't you? Too late, Apollo. It's top secret. Your card. It's your card and your... Yeah, I think you left too early, Apollo, is what happened. You must never, never leave this chat. You miss things. Yeah, yours, Loth, is what it is. How much time I got? None. I have kids waking up for school in 5 hours. Yeah, you got the creativity card. And let's go and do some messages over here for you, Hanson. So we are going to use our, you know what? Let's not use a hermit deck tonight. Let's not go for it. Let's actually go towards, over here, the blunt deck. Julie, if you do want to post one, go for it, but just one, okay? Because on weekdays, I try to go to bed early. My kids wake up really early. So let's go for it. I am getting over here. I am trying to be listening to my guides over here. I want you to know that I have regret some choices that I have made into the past. And I will see you much sooner than you actually do think. I have seen the future with you, and I feel as though we are meant to be together. But I do want you to know that I am feeling insecure right now, and I am also ignoring any other person that you might think that I am with. Maybe that's what happened, Loth. Maybe your spirit animal appeared to you, or it's a message from spirit. I'm going to say most likely it's a message from spirit. I saw very quickly. I did not have time to open it, but I do know that it is related to what you were talking about yesterday. So I'm going to say it's a message that is being sent towards you, sweetie. All right, so let's go and see. I know, interesting, isn't it? Let's go with the last one. Let's go over here for you, Watson. You are always onto my mind. I want you to know that I have sexual fantasies towards you, but I still do have some growing to do. Not quite ready yet. When I'm not around you, I miss you, and I want you to know that I also do feel you, and I want this relationship to work out. Oh, I'm loving. All right, so that being said, I don't know what happened to Julie over here. I'm going to have to say I'm going to go and read your mail, my beautiful, and I will reply to you before I do go to Dreamyland. And, well, Apollo, it was lovely to see you again, sweetie. Welcome on back. Lilith, oh, there's Julie. There she is. Can we just quickly see how Em is feeling about you? That's what you're wondering about. That's why you're not feeling all that well, sweetie. You're kind of worried. You're wondering what's going on, if he wants to reach on out, right? You kind of have a tilt on back. Yeah, I'm going to go and check that out. I'm going to go and check that out, my beautiful. And I will reply to you before I go to bed. I do promise. All right, my beautiful Julie. Let's go and find that out, sweetie. Interesting. The wheel. Very interesting over here, followed out by our wands. So have we actually been thinking about you? You're not really worried because you're now, yes, because you're now friends. But you're just kind of wondering if he's thinking about you into that way, right? Of reaching on out or something. What I'm actually going to say over here, my beautiful, for the moment, I feel as though we would like to be with you sexually. We would like to have something that is passionate. but we're not interested into a commitment right now. Kind of feel like we put that a little bit onto the side. If he also made peace with it too, I'm going to say yes. He made peace with it into relationship wise, but he's still not letting go of you. If he did have the chance to be with you, if he did have that chance to have, any sexual type of encounters with you, friends with benefits, he would definitely go for it. Interested into a relationship, I'm going to say a no. I kind of feel like for the moment, it is not really meant to be onto our path, and we kind of let that go. But we definitely find you highly attractive, and we're just not forgetting about you. So you're still into his thoughts sexually. May you be with him or not, may you just be friends. You're still there. You're still into his thoughts. And if he did have a chance and you guys, it was just about being friends, then he would definitely take it, sweetie. But I don't feel as though he wants a relationship. He kind of put that aside. So yes, you haven't been talking. That's it, right? And you've let him go. This is what I'm seeing. I kind of feel like he would like for you to reach on out, but for something more sexual than a relationship, which is just obviously not what you're looking for. You're looking for a relationship. You're looking for love. You're looking for something stronger, sweetie. It's my pleasure, Julie. Julie, if you're up to it, write me, 2-3 lines, not more. Just let me know how you're doing, okay? Let me know if you're still taking salsa and how that music is going. Just let me know how you're feeling, sweetie. It is nice to see you, Julie. I am sending every single one of you guys so much love. Lilith, I'm going to reply to you at this moment. Well, give me 5 minutes max. You will have a reply. So much love. Thank you for joining us tonight. Wishing everybody clarity, abundance, and so much beautiful protection and love. See you tomorrow. Same place, same time. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you so very much, Apollo.